Boom. There it goes.
Did you tell anybody that you're going to be on here live?
I told a couple of people. I shared it on
Yeah,
Facebook.
yeah. All right. So it is officially broadcasting live. So people that are live right now kind of get a little bit behind the scenes. They don't get that on the actual podcast version. So yeah. So what we're gonna do here, got you sitting here. That's the camera. Yeah, obviously you can see yourself. What we're gonna do, I'll give you a nice little introduction, and then we'll kind of get into it.
Yeah.
And then whenever we're done, we'll be done. But this will still keep going.
You might know a thing or two about TV production, okay?
Oh yeah, that's
okay.
This isn't his first rodeo, right? You know, it's yeah. Yeah.
This is the camera. Your mark.
Yeah. All right. So, guess you're ready, huh?
I'm ready, man.
All right. Cool.
What you got for me?
All right. Let's go. All right.
Is it recording?
Oh yes. What? Oh, see? This is what happened.
Live.
Did I what?
You didn't change it to Snowball.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then stop it, and then we'll just put on Snowball, and it's fine. Because you could just get rid of that. Nothing of that's gonna stay anyway.
I'm blanking on your Twitter account right now.
It's LG.
Oh, thank you.
Thinking
All
about
right,
something.
now
good?
Snowball's going right now.
All right. Cool. There you go. Good job.
Find it.
Yes. All right, we're good.
All right. Everyone's phones are silenced and whatnot. Yeah. Travis. On. Gino. Yeah. Me.
Doubt it.
It is. Ha. Okay. We're ready? Okay. All right. Here we go.
There you go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are with our very special guest interview for this week. We have none other than the reality of wrestling champion, Gino. Gino, welcome to the show.
Latin Heartthrob, man. You missed the Latin
The Heartthrob?
The Heartthrob, man.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I was mistaken here. I was too taken aback.
All right.
Yes, doing good, man. Thank you for coming on the show. We have a lot to get to, a lot to talk about. We've interviewed many wrestlers from the ROW. First time having you on the show, so I'm glad.
Took you a while, man.
Yes, it did. I'm sorry. One thing, let's kind of get started here. Get to know you a little bit. Have the viewers get to know you as well as everybody listening on podcasts and everything. So let's start off with the beginning. We all kind of start off as fans, right?
Yeah.
Where does your fandom start? Were you a little kid? Who was your favorite?
Actually, a lot of people don't know this. When Dad was a wrestler, he was
Really?
He was on AAA, CMLL. He was big in Mexico.
Really?
He was all over TV. I was all over the wrestling shows. I was all over AAA, CMLL. I was like all the shows.
Wow.
So that's kind of where it started. Like that's kind of where the little spark lit up.
Well, who's your dad? Start name dropping here.
Sanguinario. A lot of people know him as Sanguinario. That's kind of my nickname.
Oh, okay, cool. That's awesome. I had no idea. Like seriously.
I know, man.
Awesome. So and when you guys were performing, like, would you go all over Mexico? Would you come up to the States, or did you just stay down there?
He would take me a lot when I was a little younger. He would take me a lot. I was still not in school, so he would take me all around Mexico. So it was pretty fun.
Cool.
That's where the Latin Heartthrob started, man.
Latin Heartthrob. You hear that, Chris? He's taking your gimmick. He just shrugged. Yeah, thanks. The camera's over here, Chris. He's terrible.
It's all right.
Anyway. All right. So I thought maybe you had, maybe was training at Booker's or something, but I guess you got trained before. Was it your dad that trained you?
No, my dad passed away when I was around 7. So
Oh, okay.
a while back. So I started training here in Houston. I started training back in the Lucha Libre company. I started training there. A couple of while I was 14 when I started training.
Really?
Still in middle school, man. But
Yeah.
I always knew I wanted to be a wrestler.
Yeah.
So I started young, and I started at Lucha Libre when I was 14. Went to Booker's when I was 16. He actually didn't know I was 16. Thought I was like 17. So I was like, I'll get away with it. Yeah.
Did you get away with it?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. Oh, shucky ducky.
Quack, man.
All right. So you're obviously not 16 anymore. You're the champ. That came as a big surprise. A couple of shows ago.
But okay.
Well, because you just came out, then you just won the title. Nobody was expecting you to fight for the title that night. And just as unsuspecting as you coming out and challenging for the title, you're kind of turning that around, and you're saying, hey, at the debut at the new facility down in Texas City, you're going to have an open challenge for whoever wants that title. And up until yesterday, it was a mystery. We didn't know. And I had like all these questions, that I wanted to throw at you, like, who do you think it's going to be? Do you have any suspicion? But all that got thwarted. Earlier today, it was announced that your challenge has been accepted by none other than Keith Lee. What do you think about all this?
So when I threw out this challenge, there was a reason behind it. There was a reason because I beat all the best in reality wrestling.
Yeah.
Beating Q, Cristiano, the Bear, Ryan Davidson. So I was like, you know what? I'm throw out a little challenge, and there you go, Mr. Keith Lee. I really don't know much about Keith Lee, but you'll soon find out why the reality wrestling heavyweight champion.
Yeah. We here at Houston Wrestling Radio are a little familiar with Keith Lee. We've seen him wrestle at other places, and we even had him on the show.
Yeah.
He's a very intimidating dude, a really big dude, very athletic. Do you have any tape or any idea of like what your strategy is going to be going into this match?
Pretty easy, man. It's all up here.
Yeah?
It's all about the brains, man.
You're going to outsmart him?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay. I don't know
Okay.
if you remember the way I won this championship.
Well, let's
I
remind somebody.
smarted Q and Ryan Davidson. I seen what was going on, took advantage of it. Ryan came over the chair, hit Q. What I do? Spin him.
Yeah. It just got out of the
That's how
way.
you do stuff,
Yeah.
man. You gotta think.
Yeah.
You gotta think. That's what maybe Keith Lee's not really brought up there. You know what I mean? He looks big and stuff, but he might not be smart as a Latin heartthrob.
Yeah. All right. Tell me more about this Latin heartthrob stuff. Is this like you 24/7? You're always out there with the ladies, or is it just like you like to dance and that's it? Or like, tell me more about the Latin heartthrob.
I don't know what is much to say. The Latin heartthrob kind of speaks for itself.
Oh yeah.
A little just that kind of tells you the type of man I am. I don't know if you remember when I came in who I debuted with. A beautiful, very beautiful lady. I came in. The first thing I did was take Reina from Eddie Cristiano.
Yes.
I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember it.
It's kind of my heartthrob ways, man. I just go in there like a girl, just take her.
Do you think that kind of stuff maybe might distract you? Maybe from your training and from in ring? Maybe you're thinking too much about the ladies?
I don't think about the ladies, man. The ladies think about me.
Oh! Well, I guess that's one way to put it then, huh?
Yeah, man. I don't know if you noticed too, since I won this championship,
Right.
laid off the ladies.
Oh, yeah.
It's what I love now.
This is the only lady you need?
Yeah. I got a couple of them, trying to come after the show, trying to talk to the champ. But, I got that in the price, man.
All right. Cool,
Yeah.
man. Cool. I'm very excited for the match. I'm very excited for the debut at the new facility. Let me ask you, can you let us know kind of what the new facility is like? Have you been inside there? Have you seen it? What's it like, man? What can we expect when we go there this weekend?
It's huge, man. It's very huge. And I'm pretty excited about how it's gonna end up. I've seen it. I went to the announcement of it, but since then I haven't really been inside it. But it looks pretty big.
Yeah.
It's pretty big. I know we're gonna have a show over there, and in the back we're gonna have a training area. So that's gonna be exciting. I know the day after we're gonna have fantasy camp with RBD. So so that's gonna be pretty good. So it's gonna be a grand opening, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna open with a bang.
That's awesome. You mentioned RVD, and that they're going to have a fantasy camp, but he's also going to be there on Saturday as well at the event itself.
I actually thought he was gonna set my challenge, man, but I guess he's too old now. He can't keep up with me.
I guess not. Yeah. That's why you gotta, take whoever else will wind up,
Right.
taking up on the open challenge there. But there's several other matches on the card. ROW, sometimes can be a big family. I know that sometimes families fight. Can you tell me maybe some other match on the card that you might be peeking through the back to watch? Maybe some other match you got your eye on?
Pretty excited about Q and Ryan.
Okay.
because I beating them both, so I'm trying to see what they do now, because
Yeah.
that's basically how I won my championship. I took advantage of what's going on,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm pretty excited to see what's going on there. They got a big steel cage match.
Yeah.
Also the bull rope match. I have a bull rope match with Keith, Shawn Hendricks and Mr. What's his name?
Yeah,
Mr. Q Ransom. Yeah.
Mr. Ransom.
Yeah, that's gonna be exciting. We haven't never had a bull rope match when we had our wrestling.
That's true.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So everything on that show is gonna be exciting, man. Like I said, we're gonna be opening that show with a bang, man.
Have you ever thought of a type of match that you would like to maybe be your own signature type match?
Our own match. Huh.
Maybe it'll be a Latin dance off or something.
That'll be nice though.
What?
Gauntlet match.
Oh yeah.
Bunch of girls.
Gauntlet match with a bunch of ladies. All of them fighting for your affection.
Yeah. Throw me out. Hug me. Throw me like me.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, before I let you go, before I let you out of here, is there anything you want to tell your opponent, Keith Lee? Anything you want to let him know? Because he's probably listening to this. He wants to maybe get an advantage.
Yeah.
What can you tell him?
Like I said, man, he's a pretty big, intimidating guy. I faced big, intimidating guys before, and I proved why I'm smarter than them, why I'm quicker than them, why I'm way younger than them. People also forget that I'm way, way better looking than Keith Lee. Have you seen him?
I've seen him. Yeah.
I know I might not really affect the match, but like I said, I'm way younger, way quicker, way more smart than Mr. Keith Lee.
All right.
And I will show why you soy Fino. Gino.
All right, Gino. Facebook, Twitter, you got all that stuff? Instagram?
Yeah.
Throw that out
Facebook,
there.
Gino Medina. Twitter, El Gino. I got Instagram too. TLHT, Latin Heartthrob.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Gino, thanks so much for dropping by. I look forward to the events. I look forward to seeing you versus Keith. I look forward to seeing the cage match, bull rope match, RBD, all that stuff. It's going to be great. It's the grand opening. It's going to be huge. So
dang, man.
Yeah.
Ducky, ducky, quack, quack, man.
Booker's teaching you well.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah. Yeah. That's his. Well, why did he come up with that thing? He's just like
good. You gotta say it like that.
I guess so.
Emphasis, like good. That's what it's gonna be, man. But, I appreciate you, giving me an invitation. I told you before. I love podcasts. I listen to a bunch of podcasts all the time. So I appreciate the invitation, man.
Awesome.
Really, thank you.
Cool. Thanks, Gino.
No problem.
And we'll see you soon, man.
Yeah.
Thanks.
See you Saturday.
Yes.
All
right. Boom. Okay. We'll go ahead and save that on there. Live people, you're still there. Thanks for watching. We're just gonna save the file. Yeah, don't go anywhere. Stay there. Stay put. Here, you want to do that? Cool. Awesome, man. That was great. We do already have our tickets, so we will be there. Our listeners, you need to get your tickets now. RealityWrestling.com. Go out there. You can see this guy.
Fancy Cam,
This
man.
guy.
Don't forget about Fancy Cam. You got to be in the ring with RVD and Mr. Booker T.
Yeah.
What else you want, man?
Yeah.
You want to make it in this business? There you go. There you
There
go,
you
man.
go.
That's the opportunity.
Awesome. Well, Travis is saving the file here.
Yeah. Just a second.
Getting it all ready to go.
You want to get a halter for me?
Sure. Yeah, you want to do that?
Halter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, this is Gino. Oh well, he has to do that first, and so we can
This
save
is
it.
the Latin heartthrob.
Yeah, from ROW. And you're listening to Houston Wrestling Radio.
All right.
We'll pop that in there as soon as he's done saving this other file.
Okay.
Yeah. Portia, was there anybody saying anything while we were broadcasting that?
Bacon says hi.
Okay. Nicole Bacon says hi.
Okay.
She's a
She
fan.
showed you she was here.
Yes.
Well, she said, do you want me to come over? Do you want me to come over to me?
That's up to this guy over here. This isn't my house.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's never stopped me before, right? Hey, Bacon, come on over. You have my permission.
So what's going on now? You got to talk about the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, we're gonna do all that. Yeah, over here, this guy. Okay, you're Latin heartthrob.
Oh, dude.
This guy, his gimmick is Antonio Picante, and he wanted to do like a similar type thing.
Yeah.
By the way, Bacon says, I'm busy. I'm watching
Oh, man.
television.
Watching my phone being live. So it's still live, right?
This is still live. If you want to go ahead and do the little bumper for us.
Are you signing with us?
I am on
Can-
the other one.
Can you mute that real quick so we can get the bumper?
Yeah, I'm on it. Let's see.
All right. Yeah, this is Gino from ROW. You're saying Houston Wrestling Radio. Ready?
This is the Latin Heartthrob, El Divino Fino Gino. You listen to wrestling.
Houston Wrestling
Are we
Radio.
gonna do another one?
Yeah, just
Alright.
give it a second and then do it again.
It's the Latin Heartthrob Gino, and you're listening to the Houston Wrestling Podcast.
Houston Wrestling Radio.
Not the Houston Wrestling Radio, just
All right, one more time.
All right.
the whole thing, your
Right.
whole intro and everything, just like
Yeah.
normal.
All right.
Okay,
All right.
This is Latin Heartthrob, El Divino Fino Gino, and you're listening to the Houston Wrestling Radio.
Boom. There you
Boom. It's gonna be good.
go. Booger, why did you? He's crazy.
Yeah, so like, he's just a character, man.
Mhm.
It's pretty cool being around him.
Yeah. You gonna save that? Cool. All right. Well, again, thanks, man. That's all for now. And yeah, we're gonna,
It was fun.
people watching it live already seen it, but it'll also get saved on YouTube just in this order. But on the podcast,
Yeah.
it'll kind of be in the middle. So
Okay.
yeah.
All right, that's cool, man.
Cool.
So what do you need me to do now?
That's it, man.
Okay.
You can go ahead and bounce if you want.
All right, that's cool.
All right. We'll Travis, keep them. Just do a little jig or something.
Well, that's not.
Start twerking like Big E or something.
I don't want to scare off a lot of ladies now.
No, all the ladies that came in to see Gino.
Yeah, yeah.
Amen.
You're stuck with me now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
so much. I'll put it, on Facebook, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So, are we at the school again?
So while we're doing the technical things, that's what Travis is taking care of.
Trying to.
Trying to
I'm
take
just
care
pushing
of.
buttons over here.
He's just randomly clicking on everything on the
I am,
screen.
actually.
Wait, what just happened?
Oh, we're right there.
Wait, we're still live?
Yeah,
Okay,
easy.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're good.
Let's see here. Chris, do you have anything interesting, non-wrestling related that you'd like to share? No? He's just shaking his head over here. We're trying to be entertaining for you guys while we're in the middle, but I guess we got nothing. Nothing.
Our loyal listeners will know we have nothing for them.
It stinks.
Hey, that's my line.
Oh, sorry. What?
Just because you know coming up here.
You forgot your coat?
Door!
Oh my God.
Door!
Cat.
Not killing cats today. It was pretty scary.
What? You killed a cat?
I remember a cat. It was an accident, man.
Oh my God.
Is this like slang for hitting up another girl? Is that,
Oh my God. Okay, I hope all that was caught on there. Gino
Yeah.
admitting he ran over a cat today.
Well, if it didn't, you just said it. So.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so live listeners, pretend like that didn't happen. And pretend like we're about to actually start the real show and we're going in order now. So
We're doing it live.
Yeah, suspension of disbelief. You're all wrestling fans.
disbelief.
You're wrestling fans. You should be used to it, you know? All right. Oh, yeah. Let's like get the chairs back
No,
over.
no, scoot that
Oh,
over.
sorry. And I wonder if anybody
Hold on.
has noticed our little decorations.
That's been hours putting together.
Yes. Good job, Travis.
Mm.
All right.
Just for right, so you're running the chats and everything? Or?
Yeah, I'm seeing where I can do a chat that as y'all.
Oh, where we could actually chat? That
Yeah.
would be nice.
Chair sounds are painful.
I'm sorry. Who said that? Bacon?
Randy.
Oh, hi, Randy.
Do you have, cause
This is on, oh no, this is just Facebook.
on Facebook?
Yo, she's messaging me via Facebook Messenger. I'm looking through, I'm going through all the types of stuff right now.
She's got a lot on her plate over there.
Well, as long as you can see the YouTube chats.
Yeah, I see, YouTube chat I see right here.
Yeah. Where are you going?
Oh, sweet. Okay, I can be y'all.
Wait, you fixed it?
I fixed it.
Yay! Portia fixed it. Portia figured out how to do it. Do the chat. like where she can type as us.
Well, good. That's why we have her here.
I earned my dinner tonight.
Yes.
Here. At the end of every segment, that's when you can tell us stuff that people say to us
Okay.
instead of interacting.
Okay, Travis, sit your ass down.
Where's that?
Well, because he wants to do his little thing.
Oh, good God.
No one knows what his thing's about.
I mean, I don't know why he's sitting over there. I have no idea. This is all impromptu. Blah blah blah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
No
Okay,
one knows what you're talking about.
I'm gonna start the podcast recording. Is that fine? Are we good?
Please, yes.
Okay, live people, we're doing this.
Live people is only 2 people.
Well, no, there's 5. There's 5.
5. Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Anna.
Anna?
In the whole
Who's
world,
Anna?
there's 5 people.
That's on a need-to-know basis.
Uh-huh.
And you don't even know shit.
All right. Anna. That wasn't the same name he was shouting out last week on the show.
That was.
Was it? Oh, okay. All right, let's see here.
You lose your memory and your hair at your old age, don't you?
Shut up!
You sure you don't want
I
my
think his
beanie?
hair's going faster than memory.
Where's my beanie? You sure you don't want to cover that dome of yours?
No, I actually do have a hoodie on this.
If you turn your head slightly, you can put more light on the cool stuff behind you instead of you.
Yeah.
Right here, buddy. Right here.
Hey,
Where's
hey,
your-
hey.
where's
If you spin on it and have Porsche turn the camera around, then maybe.
Where's your bell?
There's the bell.
On the table, just like we requested last week.
He wants it in his lap.
Yes.
Oh yeah. He's gonna,
All right.
he's gonna regret wanting things on his
Can,
lap.
can we start the show, please?
Why?
Yes.
Oh.
All right, let's do this.
He's going to trip and fall on his ass on his way over.
I know. Great. Oh,
The second time today, I felt my ass.
Portia's trying to give us a
I'm
countdown.
already taking flat bumps and shit. You have extra tile?
2. That was the
I
longest.
do, actually.
Yeah, all right, good.
They are not respecting your authority at all, Portia.
We're not respecting your authority.
Oh, the live feed is great. Okay, here we go. Live from La Cocina Studios, it's the 167th edition of Houston Wrestling Radio. This is Abel,
This is Travis. Oh, wait.
and
what's this?
Go to have Chris.
that's Chris. Oh, I am slightly aroused,
You would be.
actually.
Chris,
Huh?
stop it.
Huh?
Stop it.
Well, you licked your finger earlier.
That-
Oh, jeez.
And you have the bell right where I want it.
yes, right there.
You can
Okay.
literally see the viewers going away. Look.
Yeah, we had 5, now we have 4. Okay, we're back live on YouTube. Thank you for joining us on YouTube. If you're listening the old-fashioned way on the podcast, thank you for doing that. Hey, you could have listened to us live last night, but we're here now. Of course, behind the microphone and behind the laptops, we have Portia helping us out on the live chat. If you want to interact with us, type away and she'll read it and filter through the bad stuff. Or not, and let us know.
Don't feel trapped.
Yeah, say hi, Portia.
Hi, Portia.
Yay. You want to ask her anything this week?
We had the interview with Gino earlier. What was your favorite part?
I'd not fall
There's one thing after this entire weekend that WWE gave us that's left one question that we need answered. I need y'all help me answer it.
Portia.
And it's this.
What?
What the fuck was Flo Rida doing on our television yesterday?
That is the one thing you want to kick everything off with as much bitching you did before we did the recording. Oh, we're gonna have Gino.
I gotta agree with-
And
I gotta agree with
then he
Gino
wants
on
to
this
kick
one.
it off with Flo Rida.
Yeah.
Fuck you. No, we're starting.
Hey.
We're starting with the Royal Rumble,
Great.
right?
Yes,
Trav?
Yes.
Okay.
Go.
All right.
Flo Rida.
Triple H won, and I am cool with it. Screw everybody else that's like.
Wait, he's starting off with
This
Triple H?
This is one of the best.
I gotta agree
Manias-
with Chris on this one.
This is one of the best Rumbles that we've seen in a long time.
About 2 years.
AJ Styles. Travis.
Thank you. From the start, 7 o'clock on Sunday, I
Mhm.
was already. Where is he?
8 o'clock
Where is
live in the arena. Where is he?
Where is he?
Yeah.
Oh man, and let's get right to it.
Mm-hmm.
The debut of AJ.
Number 3 in the Rumble.
Yeah, you know what? I don't want to say this, but I'm going to say right before Roman came out,
Mm-hmm.
I was going back in our discussion from last week in my mind. I was talking about all our predictions and everything about AJ debuting in the Rumble. You were kind of against it. I was for it, and I was thinking of different situations that could come up. I was like, what if Roman comes out, and then there's a pause, and then number 2 was AJ,
Yeah.
and then he goes like he's the final 4.
Neck and back with
That
him.
would
That would've
be
been cool.
that would have made him right there, I think. And then when I see him as number 3, I was like, oh, that was close. That was close. David.
That was close. Well, see, they tried to do what you were saying, but with Rusev instead of AJ, but Rusev got kicked out real quick.
Yeah, fuckers.
And then AJ came out. So,
The
yeah.
first word that popped in your head when you saw AJ on your screen.
I was like, oh, good. They were right. You know, like,
You were already deflated from the internet?
yes. Like, if they could have kept that shit secret, I would have been like losing my mind. But when it happened, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. I was happy, but I wasn't surprised and giddy and excited, which I could have been if I had not known.
Well, I was still surprised, and I was still giddy, and I
Okay.
was still excited that it happened.
Okay.
And I'm glad that the internet buildup paid off. You know, we see a lot of this.
The one fear I had, it's like, is he going to be relevant in front of the WWE Universe after 15 years of where else?
Dude, that pop
And
when I saw him.
to your effect, being in the arena, seeing the hologram where it said, I already knew it was AJ.
Yeah.
But when it said phenomenal, just like you said, it wasn't like, yay, it was like, that's what it sounded like. It felt like one big load was busted. Because you didn't hear the crowd go, yeah. You just heard, like that tone, like turned up to 12. Like it was like, oh, like that. Like everyone unanimously was like relieved more than excited.
My thing is on that.
It's like, don't turn the lights on, please. I want to enjoy these last 5
Just
minutes of
enjoy
being
it.
shriveled.
Enjoy it. Yeah.
Yeah.
The presentation on watching it on TV, like I heard like the buzzer went off, and I heard music I didn't recognize. I was like, oh, is that him? And then like it was focused on Roman, and I was like, turn the camera.
That's the only botch.
And then the crowd blew up, and it was still on Roman, and I was like, turn the fucking camera
Roman
around.
didn't even sell the pop. Like he could have at least turned and been like, "Who's this bitch?" Like
Yeah.
nothing. He just like stayed there looking blank. That was his selling face. Like,
Yeah, because he didn't know what the hell was going on.
Oh, so this is what a pop sounds like.
yeah.
See.
Oh, speaking of, when Roman did come out as number 1, I was surprised at the number of boos that he got.
Didn't I warn
were?
you?
I was. Yeah.
Didn't I warn you last week?
I think so.
Yeah.
So,
There
you're
was
not in a whatever.
There was plenty of like pre-planning amongst IWC marks that were going like, yeah, we're gonna boo Roman.
I was surprised he got cheered as much as he did. Like it was pretty even.
I would think he should have gotten cheered if it wasn't for the marks saying we're gonna take over the show and we're gonna boo him because we want to boo him. Thank you, Dick. All right. Because to be honest, I think people booing Roman now are like booing Roman to boo Roman. Whereas people booing Roman like last year was
Legit.
because he was the epitome and not Bryan.
Right,
you know,
right.
Like they had legit beef, and I think now it's not legit beef. It's just that it's a cool thing to do, so we're just not gonna like Roman.
Yeah.
You know.
Is that your excuse?
No, that's hitting the nail on the head. I mean, like I said before, this wasn't going to be a completely casual crowd at the show. There was going to be a lot of like marks.
Yeah.
So that's what it sounded like. I don't think his reaction was that bad the night after.
I agree.
No, yeah,
know?
you're right.
I agree.
So it was pretty much the crowd, which further tempers your point where it's like, man, AJ's reaction really did last. Like, okay, it's one thing to have that reaction that he got in a marquee crowd for the Royal Rumble, but translate over to the next night on Raw, it's legit. Like the guy's actually had a decent following within the WWE universe that nobody wants to mention outside of our fan base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did want to go into detail about AJ's debut.
Yes.
And the fact whenever he came out, the first thing out of Michael fucking Cole was it's a phenomenal one.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
all right, now
All right.
we're getting somewhere. And
The second thing that was said, which was even better, was what JBL said, where he was like, he was former IWGP champion, just like Brock Lesnar. Whoa, instant credibility.
Hearing it back in hindsight, the only part that I would have changed is if Ronaldo said that.
yes.
Because Ronaldo's been there for Lesnar's reign, let alone
Right.
I really
AJ's
wish they
reign.
you know, I don't want to bash on Byron Sexton,
Yeah, The
but
Rock did enough of that yesterday.
yeah, but if they'd taken him out and put in Ronaldo on that, dude, that
That would have been cool.
would have been an awesome team right there.
Mhm.
But they didn't.
Okay, Abel.
Yes,
Styles' performance, 25 minutes,
I liked it.
over a third of the
Yeah.
Rumble. He eliminated 2 guys, but still a third of the Rumble. He's in it. How do you think he was handled?
I think he was handled the best way he could be handled with him still losing the Rumble. I was the one that was sitting there, 3 weeks ago saying that you cannot debut him in the Rumble. You can't have him have a debut match where he gets tossed out like a sack of potatoes like 29 other guys. That's not a good debut. But if you're giving that as a given, and you're definitely putting him in the Rumble, and you're definitely eliminating him, they did it the best way possible with Kevin Owens and the pop with them 2 going back and forth.
Not only that. He went a few minutes with Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
He went a few minutes with Jericho. He went a few minutes with Owens. Who else?
Kane.
Hold on. Portia, what was it that you had said about everybody put their hands on AJ or something? What did you say?
Oh, it was a trial by fire. Like everyone was taking a shot at him.
Yeah, he was going in there.
Goldust?
Everybody got a piece of AJ,
Which
and
is
he
good.
sold for everybody. Even though he was like this internet darling, everybody wanted to see his fancy offense. He got it up the yin yang in the Royal Rumble.
I think the difference between Styles and Bryan was built falsely, whether a fault of WWE's own or the fault of our own, that he was supposed to win the thing. I think as much as we were creaming over the idea of AJ being on the main roster, I think we had tempered our reality to the point that we kind of knew, all right, AJ's in the Rumble. Fuck no, he's not winning.
Oh, I knew he wasn't going to win.
And,
I said that last
it's
week.
weird.
Yeah.
It's weird that unanimously, for the most part, there isn't any hate over AJ getting eliminated the way he got eliminated.
No,
Nothing like Bryan.
Here's another reason why. Another layer to it. I'm not saying it's the only reason, but another reason why is because of how he got eliminated and who eliminated him.
Exactly.
It was Kevin Owens.
Another ROH guy.
And another guy that the IWC loves. So whatever.
Loves to hate.
Yeah.
It
Are
makes
we
more
just-
sense for a heel like Owens to throw him out as opposed to a heel like
Exactly. But let's say it was like
Cody
if
Rhodes.
it was Batista, people would be shitting all over it. But
Yeah.
it was
they'll still watch him in Guardians Volume 2. though.
right. But it was Kevin Owens. So people were like, okay, that's fine. You know what? This will be a good feud. That's where they were going with it. Kevin Owens is that powerful enough of a heel.
Yeah.
And he's even over with IWC enough to where he's in that middle spot where he's untouchable. He could have eliminated Bryan at WrestleMania 30, and people have been like,
Oh
okay,
shit,
look,
Owens Bryan is gonna be fucking awesome.
exactly. Instead of like, here you eliminated Taker
Well, that
Bryan.
goes as soon as Owens got into the ring in the Rumble and him and AJ started going at it. Dude,
Yeah.
the crowd blew up with there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the prospect of those two having a match at Mania or even Fastlane or wherever, it forgives a lot of sins, for whatever anybody would have said, well, he didn't win or whatever, this and that. Like, no, he was eliminated the best possible way by the best possible guy. That was booked perfectly.
How about
For
Lesnar? Well, Abel scratches his beard.
Yeah.
What about Lesnar? How do you
Um,
think he was booked?
Part of me just wants to say that was a bunch of BS. But at the same time, it's just you got to set up some kind of feud with him. So I guess it's
How are you going to eliminate Lesnar any other way?
Exactly.
It's got to be a big old gang of dudes,
Right.
jumping him. It has to be, more.
A former IWGP champion should eliminate Lesnar. Oh,
But
wait.
But I
You're saying AJ Styles should have gorilla pressed Brock Lesnar over his head and talked about?
AJ Marks over here.
right? Yeah.
No, but like it seems like AJ's just. I mean, not AJ.
Lesnar.
Lesnar. He's just. He doesn't feel as special as he did a year ago.
Really?
Is it because who he's fighting now, or
Yeah.
is it because of the lack of him being around always?
Both.
Okay.
Like we've had this discussion before about how do you take the Wyatt seriously? How many times have they lost? You had to feed them the Dudley Boys to get wins,
Yeah.
and now all of a sudden they're a threat.
Yeah.
Things like that, and that's the fault of the booking going back months ago.
Mhm.
Just not taking the Wyatt serious enough to get wins or make him almost a joke whenever they lose all the time. But yet he comes out and says how dominating he is,
Mhm.
or how he's the apocalypse, or whatever the hell he's saying he is now. I don't know, but yeah, that's what he's saying. Horseman, whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
But anyway, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. It's,
I can get excited for Brock. I can't get excited. I'm back there again. I've been like this and like this with the Wyatts. I'm back down here with the Wyatts. I can't get excited with the Wyatts. Even though they eliminated Brock Lesnar, even though they beat the shit out of Kane, I can't get excited for it because my expectation is they're going to get billed for 4 weeks and then or built for 4 weeks, and then at whatever pay-per-view they're gonna lose. Especially if it's Brock effing Lesnar. You think Brock can't take out Bray?
The rumor is WrestleMania Brock versus Strowman.
No.
And you think
Listen.
Strowman is gonna beat Brock?
Yeah.
Hell no. Brock is
I'm
gonna
just saying.
rape
No,
him. I'm not saying
that.
you.
I'm just saying.
yeah.
I'm not gonna say Strowman's gonna win. Fuck no. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's
So
just
why
that's the
even
best.
care?
That's the exactly.
Yeah.
Is that the best you can do with Lesnar?
Visual wise, Strowman Lesnar is all they have.
Yeah.
Storyline wise, Lesnar versus Bray is where I think they're going for Mania. There's this I'm just gonna coin a new term. For anybody that watches baseball, there's sabermetrics. Like they break
Yeah.
this stuff down to the macro. This is wrestling sabermetrics.
Okay.
I cannot take Bray Wyatt seriously for him to beat Brock Lesnar, the guy that ended Undertaker's WrestleMania streak, but Bray can't beat Undertaker.
Right.
Like that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Like is sacrificing Lesnar's credibility of beating Undertaker's streak and raping Cena for the title, is all that worth it to just give it to a guy that's been horribly booked for the past year,
2 years.
or 2 years,
Yeah.
horribly booked? Is that gonna be worth it?
No.
You know?
No. And that's not what they're gonna do. They're just gonna feed Bray to Brock.
And is that
That's it.
is that the best they can get out of Lesnar?
No.
Like if you're paying however much you're paying him to be a marquee attraction, that's the
He
best you can
should
do.
be the main event. And I'm not saying he should be fighting for the title. I'm saying he should be the main event
Right.
as like, because Mania has like 5 main events. Bray versus Brock is not a main event. Strowman versus Brock is even less of a main event. Like, no.
Here's the only devil's advocate I give that argument, Travis. Other than Brock Lesnar versus CM Punk, which was basically just an MMA match in a wrestling ring,
Kinda, yeah.
Lesnar hasn't
He
really
hasn't watched this.
Lesnar hasn't been able to, even in his career before he left, he hasn't really been able to tell a good wrestling story. Him having facial expressions, him being involved as a character.
That's not his character.
But if Cena, even in promos, at least in promos, if Cena can take Bray Wyatt as a credible threat and like all the kids singing against Cena and then him turning around, stooping to the Wyatt's level by putting a mask on and standing behind the brothers. I would be interested to see how Lesnar would react if Bray Wyatt's Wyattese actually scares him the way it would scare John Cena, and how Lesnar would react to that. And even with the way we've talked about using Paul Heyman as a device, like what if the Wyatts beat up on Heyman and we actually have sympathy for fucking fat ass Paul Heyman, and Lesnar actually has feelings for his best friend getting hurt, that there's a side to Lesnar that you don't see from somebody who just look at an MMA fighter in shorts and quadruple XL gloves. You actually see some emotion out of Lesnar as opposed to just him beating people
I
up.
think you're asking a little bit too much. Maybe.
Because
He's not asking too much. He's
that's
asking
what-
what we should ask for. But
Because
the
he's
thing is, we're
given
not
us-
going to get that.
because all we've gotten right now is just Lesnar rock'em sock'em.
Yeah.
Like give us something different
That
from
works.
Lesnar.
That works.
Yeah, but right now you're saying it's not working for you because you're putting it up against the Wyatts.
Right.
So if it worked, it wouldn't matter who it was
Lesnar
up
works,
against.
but you got to have a good opponent to do that.
And
Wyatt's been
basically-
in some stiff matches though.
yeah, but all of the ill on this whole idea is on the Wyatt side because they've been
Right.
booked like
Right.
shit.
Yeah.
You know. So
The only thing that I could say about your whatever that was you just said was them taking out Heyman and then getting some kind of sympathy for that. That's it though. I mean, that's the best you can do. Whatever.
yeah. All right. Let's talk about the comedy stuff in the Rumble. I loved it this year. You know, everybody was always going to be like, oh, what's Kofi going to do, this and that. And we actually had a brand new wrestling fan watching with us when we were over at Aaron's, who she doesn't really watch wrestling at all. And we were like, oh, this guy Kofi, you need to watch. He's going to do something crazy to not get eliminated and this and that. Okay, cool. But then yeah, I know. But then we were like, okay, but it's New Day. How's that going to work out? And then Big E caught his ass. And he was just sitting on Big E's shoulders, sitting outside, eating popcorn, drinking soda or whatever.
That might have been the second biggest pop of the night.
Was it?
AJ, and then a tie between Triple H and the comedy stuff of both the New Day and R-Truth was fucking hilarious.
That was so funny.
in the arena. R-Truth was it got a lot
I was
of
laughing my
reaction.
ass.
We're switching gears, I guess, to R-Truth because
Okay, well,
the New Day
both,
stuff,
both New Day and
the New Day stuff. I don't know if it was just it seemed like it was an afterthought because the camera
didn't
the camera
focus on it,
didn't catch a lot of that stuff. Matter of fact, Kofi got eliminated after the
And
fact.
we didn't know.
Nobody knew. And then when they showed him, like, but all three of them are down on the ground. Like,
And there was
what-
just popcorn everywhere.
what
We
the hell
don't know
happened?
why. That was a drop ball.
yeah, it was. And plus, while that happened, I was still focusing on AJ. Like,
Yes.
And if you weren't mentally focused on AJ, the cameramen were specifically focused on, oh my God, poor Roman's gonna die, which is what we're transitioning to. Roman.
Oh, okay.
Did
Roman.
you say R-Truth?
Well, yeah, but I guess we're just moving on. Our truth was funny there.
Roman. Did
Okay.
you expect that him being gone for half the match?
Yeah.
No.
I didn't expect
I
it, but
didn't
when it
expect
happened,
that.
I was like, okay, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
okay. He needs a rest. He's going to come back, and then he's going to win the thing. This is another reason why I absolutely love this Royal Rumble, because Roman did not win. Not because, oh, I'm so anti-Roman, but because
That sounded like you're fucking anti-Roman.
no. It was because the very stupid, predictable thing is not what happened. You know, like once he went out on the gurney, it's like, oh shit, he's gonna come back, and he's gonna come back like around 30, and he's gonna win, and
Were
this is
people
gonna be
booing in the arena
terrible.
when that happened?
Yeah,
Because you knew.
A lot. Well, again, this isn't the casual audience. You know?
yeah, and again, he did come back, and then he lost, which was a twist I wasn't expecting. Even though it was to Triple H, it was still a twist I wasn't expecting. And with Triple H winning, even though people online are bitching him and saying that, oh, it's Triple H.
Oh,
and
like your
da-da-da.
booty buddy, Bret Hart.
What?
He did not like Triple H winning that match at all.
I liked it, and here's why.
You probably gave it a 4 to 10.
He probably did. It makes sense in the story. It so makes sense in the story. Of course, he's the one that's going to be pissed off. Of course, he's the one who's going to put himself in number 30. Of course, he's going to be so angry at Roman. And of course, once he does eliminate Roman, he's going to give him very aggressive crotch chops. Yes, it all made effing sense. I like it.
As far as getting eliminated, I was surprised that he wasn't like the final guy eliminated, Roman Reigns. Like I was.
That's another part of it.
And as soon as Roman was eliminated, and it was Triple H
and
and Ambrose, I was like, holy shit!
Before you finish that sentence, you said, holy shit. But did you know already that Triple H was going to win it, or did you still have hope that Ambrose could
I didn't know.
Really?
Yeah,
I knew.
I was the same way. I was like,
Wow.
wait,
Because
maybe Roman or
Because this could
Cena
go,
pulls
this
off.
could go in either way. If it's storyline, what you just said about Triple H, it makes perfect sense. But if Ambrose wins, that's
Like-
the whole brother
Like,
storyline.
uh-oh.
Yeah, exactly. And that would be a twist on the whole, both Intercontinental and World Heavyweight Champion at the same time.
Yeah,
It was set up
would have
to
been interesting.
and different.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was the reason I bring up the whole Bret Hart gripe, because that's one of his biggest pitfalls, that he thought it was too predictable that Triple H won it.
Mhm.
When I was reading that,
Yeah,
the one idea came to my head, because I mentioned this before about Dean kind of turning heel. That would have been the best way to start it.
Like have him eliminate Roman.
No, have him eliminate Triple H. You know.
No, you said heel. Ambrose, if he eliminates Roman.
Well, he's still Dikembe Mutombo wagging his finger over here. Let him speak.
They both
No.
stare each other down.
Mhm.
Triple H just walks over and jumps out. Gives Ambrose the belt. Just gives Ambrose the belt by force. That he didn't want to win it that way. And then you have Fastlane and Mania to figure out, oh, is Dean like really going to stand up to it with his brother against the Authority, or is he really going in?
Like
Literally, the next
was
night
the fix in at Rumble, or was Triple H manipulated? Oh, that would have been so
the
good.
next night at Raw, literally Stephanie and Vince were like, yeah, if you want the job done right, do it yourself. So they basically brushed off the Nation aside.
Mhm.
The League of Nations, they already brushed them off. Like, these bitches didn't do shit. We had to get our own family to do it.
Mhm.
Replace that with Dean Ambrose, and you have a solid 2 months of me wanting to watch every Raw, me wanting to watch Fastlane,
And
me
second-guessing.
wanting to buy a ticket for Mania to see, oh, hey, is the payoff Dean's with Roman? Is the payoff Dean's with Triple H? Or is the payoff Roman turning on Dean for keeping the belt? You had a lot of stuff to play with there.
Yeah.
That's the part where I agree that it was a little bit. Sometimes it's the easiest is the best way to go, but it wouldn't help. It would have helped a little to at least leave a little bit of
Yeah.
doubt.
That's next level thinking. That's something that I would not expect from WWE. But if they did do that, oh god, yeah, I would have loved it. But I still
That's
loved it.
almost like Lucha Underground booking.
Yeah, I know. I still loved it for what it
Yeah,
was.
I did too.
Yeah, I
the
never
match
bothered.
was
Yeah.
solid. This
Yeah.
was what yeah, it was the best one in at least 2 years.
And we're just talking about the Raw match.
Yeah.
There's other stuff that happened.
Yeah, the Rumble.
No, we're not even done with the Rumble match. We
Okay.
talked about Owens being the right guy to eliminate AJ.
Yep.
Who did he face to face with next?
I forget.
Sami Zayn.
Oh,
Yes,
that's right.
duh. Oh shit.
Sami Zayn showed up.
Yeah. Yay, Sami Zayn showed up in the Rumble.
But he wasn't on Raw.
Yeah, you're right.
So was this like a one-off? And he's going, well, he's got that triple threat match at NXT, right?
Yeah.
To determine the number one contender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Kevin Owens only fights for a prize, Sami Zayn wins it at TakeOver and then defends it at WrestleMania against Owens.
That'd be cool.
Or the winner, or even Finn against Owens again. Fight. Any excuse to get Finn's entrance at WrestleMania, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Mhm.
Anything else from the Rumble match itself?
Ambrose being the last guy and Triple H winning it. But
Well,
kinda
we
discussed
already
that already.
just. Yeah.
What do you think they did for Ambrose? His character did raise his
Well, you know what? There's somebody else I want to talk about, but it's related to this.
all right.
Ziggler. Ziggler
Who?
was in at like 26.
Was he?
And
Oh,
he,
yeah.
yeah, he went in there and he like almost cleaned house. Like he didn't eliminate anybody, but he almost eliminated people, and he was like in there to the very end. And I feel like we've seen this from Ziggler for too long, and I'm afraid that Ambrose is going to be the new Ziggler. Ambrose is going to be the guy there that's on the cusp, who won the title, but it went away. Oh, he was second to last in the Rumble and, lost to Triple H. Oh, people were cheering for him, but
Did
he's
you
not
make the
quite-
comparison in our message group about Rick Martel?
No.
That he's like the Rick Martel, that he always shows up and does good stuff, but when it's time, he just gets eliminated?
No,
Is that
I
you
was
doing
that
it?
was
Okay,
that must have been Scott, because that wasn't me.
That might be somebody else.
Okay, well.
His other wrestling friends that he's
Oh, I know, yeah.
I'm trying to bring listeners over, damn it.
Renegade Wrestling Radio guy.
Oh, fuck those guys. I could take all of them on without either y'all help.
Aw.
You just hold the bell there, Belly. I think Ambrose right now his stock is at the same point it was last year at Elimination Chamber when they teased that he actually won the belt. He's like the bottom level of literally the main event picture.
Mhm.
I think he's in the main
And
event
if he
picture.
stays there,
Yeah.
he's gonna be in wrestling purgatory the way Ziggler is.
Ziggler's not in purgatory no more. He's gone. He's nowhere. Like I don't see Ziggler as a main event guy at
He
all.
is
He
literally-
needs to go to NXT and do
No,
something.
no. He's literally an afterthought for me.
Yeah, and that's sad because it's Ziggler. He's so damn good.
Do you think he already had his moment though? Like he had
Yeah,
Money in the Bank. He
Unfortunately,
cashed in.
yeah.
Concussions killed him.
Dude,
and then
it's
he
funny-
came back and never got the momentum he got.
It's funny you should say that. I watched the premiere episode of that Ride Along show,
Yeah.
and it's him and Miz going down the road, right?
Mhm.
And Miz is talking about his favorite moment in Ziggler's career, and they mentioned that exact moment, and back in 2013 when he cashed in the Money in the Bank and that pop that he got and everything.
Mhm.
It's like that was almost 3 years ago, bro.
Yeah.
What have you done for me lately?
Mhm.
Weird. That was a good show though. Ride Along, just check it out.
Yeah.
This guy's new to it. Yeah, it's new to it. So
Yeah, I like it then.
Anybody that travels through time and listens to other podcasts, you last year
Oh shit.
said
Oh god.
that this was already strike two, and if 3 strikes, they're out. What did Rumble this year do?
Because we had 2 bad Royal Rumbles. This one redeemed itself. WWE redeemed.
Home run?
I'd say so.
Okay. I agree. Completely.
They didn't fuck it up.
Dude, I was texting y'all during the thing because where I was sitting at,
Yeah, and
I
you were
couldn't-
like 2 minutes ahead of our feed.
I
Spoiler
couldn't-
McGee.
I couldn't see the numbers, so I'm asking you guys. I'm asking you guys
What
like-
number is Sheamus? Sheamus isn't even out yet, you dick.
because I was having that same moment like Aztec Warfare. I was like, this does not feel like an hour-long match. Like I was expecting 10 more guys. Like literally, it was that fluid. That other than the whole distraction of the stuff going on outside.
Someone check the tape on that one. Chris, I was expecting 10 more guys for it to be more fluid. Whoa.
Sitting next to you is rubbing off on me.
Ah, jeez.
Oh my god, I need to get a beanie.
You're okay. You're okay up there.
Yeah, this was probably for me my favorite Rumble since HBK Taker at San Antonio before 23, where they had a nice 10-minute kerfuffle. Like that was also like a really.
I watched that one before the Royal Rumble started.
Mm-hmm.
I watched a couple of them actually, and that was a good match.
Yeah.
'Cause I watched 2007 and 2009. Yeah, I watched those 2. Good. I mean, both of them were really
Yeah,
good. but-
2007.
Yeah. Both of them are really good, but this one it's a back to form for WWE, I think, and hopefully this is a sign of things to come for this year. Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. Well, I mean, if the rest of the Royal Rumble card is any indication, maybe it will be. Okay, well, let's go back to Dean. I mean, Dean having that nice showing in the Rumble.
Oh, by the way.
Yeah, that mofo pulled double duty. You know, he faced.
He said duty.
I did say duty. He faced Kevin Owens in a last man standing match, which normally I hate last man standing. We've talked about this before. Whatever, I hate those matches. But this one wasn't that bad. It was pretty good.
So this one redeemed itself for you too.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, yeah, it did. Match of the week candidate, maybe?
No.
No?
I'll tell you why.
Why?
I love the fact that they had so much hatred between them that they went right into it. Like boom, 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 boom. 2 minutes. 1.
Yeah.
2. 2.
That was a really long time.
2 minutes into the match, bro.
Yeah.
2.
Well, that again goes against my theory for last man standing matches. They suck
They pulled
because
that
of that. Yeah, you're right.
If
But if you cut out some of the counting from the ref, the
And-
match was freaking good.
and the other
The spots
gripe,
were awesome.
the other gripe I have, predetermined spots.
Mhm.
Double decker table setup. This match is not over until somebody goes through it.
Mm-hmm. But the little garden of chairs there, nobody went through that. They set it up, but it never went through.
Touche.
Yeah.
My only issue with the match, well, first of all, the whole last man standing gimmick just by itself. But secondly, I had Wi-Fi issues and I lost my feed
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
about 5 minutes. So
Yeah.
I missed like the middle of the match. But the end of the match, I thought it was really good. Just the way he was able to take out Owens. You know, match of the week candidate, but not big.
Okay.
I just don't know what my pick is yet.
Okay. That's fair because I'm uncertain as to what my pick is too. What about Kalisto Del Rio?
Another solid match. We've seen,
But it's their fourth.
exactly. We've seen it.
It lived up to the other 3 though. That's a candidate for me.
It is
still
candidate
not my
for me.
It
pick.
is a solid match. I mean,
Yeah.
there's nothing. There's no nothing I can think of off the top of my head about botches and anything like that. I love the fact that this was a match that Del Rio, he's trying to rip the mask off. And he almost got it off.
He almost did. Yeah.
Yeah. So things like that, and when the commentators actually call it out and say why he's doing it, it always kind of pulls it all together.
Now, how do we feel? Because I'm uncertain. How do we feel about the hot potato of the title? Del Rio, Kalisto, Del Rio, Kalisto.
I'm good with it because it's making a star out of Kalisto.
Okay.
Not only that, it's part of the making of a rivalry.
Okay.
Cena didn't hold the belt against Orton every single time they fought against each other. At times it did go back and forth to give validity that, oh, okay,
But
I
in
have
the
to take
course
this
of
guy.
2 weeks. In the course of 2 weeks. 4 matches, 2 weeks, 3 title changes.
The fact that they've all been good matches and it's a guy that's filling a need that WWE has at the moment.
Mexicans.
For now, I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not over this feud yet.
Okay.
And
Which says a lot coming from you.
yeah,
Give me a ladder match with those 2 guys. Okay.
Ooh.
and not only that, make it to where Kalisto he's defending against other people, maybe other league members or whatever, and then Del Rio's always trying to get in his way, always trying to make him lose that title. Continue that feud.
Have him Wile E. Coyote that shit.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
title versus mask match.
Yes. That could be good.
See, you could drag this out for
Yeah.
a couple of months, even if it's like every other week, if it's done
Or,
enough, like
even
bringing
if-
other
But I don't want to
guys.
see them two fight every week.
Yeah.
I can't. It's gonna get old fast.
Yeah.
Like it's already to the point where okay, they're gonna wrestle again.
You can't eat cake at every meal.
Well, you'd probably.
Well,
I have.
that's true.
New Day versus Usos is what it's always been, unless you guys will have something to say about it.
I don't really have something to say about the match at Rumble because I was starting to okay, yeah, whatever.
What?
I was starting to on the match.
On the match.
Yeah,
New Day.
yeah, a New Day.
You,
But
Travis?
I've said this last week.
yeah,
Matter of fact, their intro when they came out. This is what you're gonna say. Go ahead, buddy.
no.
go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, but they brought me back in yesterday with The Rock.
We'll save that for
Yes,
later.
yeah, you're talking about Raw.
We're still on Rumble.
Yeah,
Rumble.
okay, Rumble.
They proved my point yet
Rumble.
again at the Rumble. They proved my point. That 1 to 2 minute promo thing before the match started had nothing to do with the Usos. They're just
You're right.
bullshit.
They're just out there being funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Who?
The New Day. They're out there being fun.
Who?
Huh?
That's pretty fun. Who?
What?
You ruined it. Yeah. Anyway, that's
We can start twerking if you want. We do have the camera now. Perch just wrote down in big letters, no exclamation point.
I don't. You know what? I don't say this much. Thank you for it.
We'll give you our Houston Wrestling Radio PayPal account. You start putting money in, and if it gets to a certain amount, we'll get you taken care of. Otherwise, what about the women's match? All I care about the women's match is that they finally pulled the trigger on something I've been aiming on for months. I want Sasha in the picture.
Yes.
And now
Sasha's in the picture.
That was her moment.
Without Team Bad.
All that. That was Sasha's moment right there.
Yep.
That pop she got
Yep.
whenever she first came out. They dragged it out almost too much, waiting for the big reveal of her.
With the little double swerve, you know, with the, we're going to be the BFFs.
Yeah, I think they dragged it out.
Yeah.
They almost dragged it out too much.
Almost.
Yeah, but man, when she turned on Charlotte, that pop again.
That had that bank statement. Oh, so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This can only be good things.
Yeah.
overall rating for the show, Abel.
8.5. Travis.
I want to see what you say first.
That's not fair, dude.
It's not fair to you.
It's not fair. I was there. Like, I'm gonna have a completely different rating.
That's true. He has a point.
All right, what was yours?
8.5.
8.5. Let's see 9.
All right. Now,
I'm
live.
at a 9.99.
9.99? Really? That good. Even with the lull there with the Wyatt stuff?
I think in the moment,
Okay.
you made perfect sense. How else is Lesnar gonna get eliminated?
Okay.
Three big bitches and one fat hoe. Yeah, that's what it took to get rid of. That's what it took to get rid of Lesnar.
Okay.
So like the Royal Rumble match itself, I don't have.
We know
problems.
Lesnar's weakness.
Yeah.
Which is in those, apparently.
Yeah, the 0.01 was because I had to take a shit break during
Charlotte and
Becky versus Charlotte because
So you missed that
I
match?
had 9 beers and a 15-inch pepperoni pizza before I went to that show.
15-inch pepper. Yeah, just goes to prove any pizza is a personal pizza if you put your mind to it.
And your mouth. Abel,
What?
Raw, go.
Raw was probably just as good as Rumble. I really enjoyed Raw. No?
Okay.
Okay.
What?
I did have more fast forward juice than you two because you two were like texting each other in our little group chat, and then I was like, I'm gonna put my phone in the
Oh
bedroom.
yeah, somewhere in the conversation is
Yeah.
like, where the fuck's Abel?
Yeah.
Travis is like, where the fuck is Abel? And I'm like, fuck Abel.
I was like an hour and a half behind while you were over here creaming all over Raw.
This
And
was
I
the
like-
one Raw that I didn't mind not having fast forward juice. It didn't feel like.
The one thing that I did fast forward through, Kane and the Wyatts. I like, fuck this, and I blew right past it.
And that didn't last long.
Right.
Here's what lasted long, and I know you're gonna be surprised when I bring this up.
Yeah.
My biggest gripe of the show
Mhm.
is
Florida?
The Rock.
What?
Your gripe? That's your biggest gripe of the show?
What? And that Flow Rider, the thing you tried to start the damn show with? The hell you say? Defend yourself.
Be specific.
I can see why he has part of his promo written on his wrist. He goes in circles a lot. The beginning, before he walked out through the curtain, all that was awesome. Him with the Big Show, the interaction, putting down the Miz, him flirting with what's-her-face with the Rack. All that felt authentic. All that felt like ad-lib, like he came up with that. Like he knew what he was gonna say. As soon as he walked out to the ring and started cutting, they tell us, yeah, we're live, we're here, this and that, and this is what The Rock is saying.
He always does that.
But it was whenever he's going back and
He's
forth.
being real, Chris.
Whenever he's going back and forth, the stuff. As soon as the New Day came out, it kind of threw him off his game. Like his ad-libbing skills went down to like 3.
No. Here's what
The
threw him
New
off
Day
his game.
got a better reaction than a lot of the stuff. that
Oh,
Rock was-
bullshit.
Dude,
I would say
the
that.
Rock's promos, he goes and watch it again. He repeats like a lot of shit during that
He
promo.
just repeated himself.
I know that's my impersonation of The Rock. That's what I wrote.
Okay. You know what?
And there was like 20. It felt like 20 minutes without a commercial break. The whole thing with The Rock.
It probably was. It
It
was
was
a
20.
It
long
was
ass
long.
segment.
It was too
But
long.
I liked
It was
it.
actually
I
30
liked
minutes.
all of it.
It was 30 minutes because it started 10 minutes before the hour.
Yeah.
And a nice one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too
Well, the
long.
backstage stuff was great. him at the gorilla position was great. Him coming out, the pop was awesome. Then when he started talking, it was like, okay, this is The Rock.
No, what
and
slowed
then,
it down
and then
was
he-
the fans.
the fans.
When he
That
went up
too.
to it and he
Oh,
talked.
but
that
I like that too. And he was like, it's time to go off script. Like,
I
that was
like
funny.
that moment
Yeah.
because you could tell he's going off the script and he says, "Whoa, stop this!"
Hold on.
Because
Yeah,
at first
they
that was
went
kind of pissing me off because the camera didn't know what was going on.
Mhm.
So like the crowd is chanting Macho Man or whatever, and he's looking around and he sees the guy dressed up, but we don't know what's going on.
Mhm.
So I was getting frustrated with that. But then that's when he says, "Okay, we got to go off the script here," and then
Yeah.
and that was a cool moment. But it kind of that part kind of
It drug, but I don't think that was The Rock's fault. I think it was the fans who were like trying to say their name and be cutesy or whatever. But still, I think The Rock handled it well. And then when I was maybe going to start to get a little lost until I heard it's a new day, and then I was like, oh shit, this is gonna be epic.
So are we.
I said,
This
"Oh
is-
shit" a couple
yeah.
times.
Yeah.
When the music hit.
Yeah, and they came out, and it was epic. The Rock looked like he almost lost his character because the New Day was so funny
Yeah.
that he started cracking a smile, and the camera had to get off of him for a split second. Like he was starting to laugh. I don't know.
He was dancing
was.
along a little bit with the New Day
He
theme when he
was.
came out. I think as soon as those two entities were face to face, dude, the New Day had the upper hand.
And I think for me, it may have sparked more interest. The waning interest that I had at Royal Rumble, it sparked more interest in Usos.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say the New Day.
No, and the Usos.
I had the winning interest in.
Can you wait 2 months build of more Uso versus New Day interaction to get the payoff of 6-man tag, all three of the New Day against the Usos and The Rock at WrestleMania?
You know what? That is a tall order, but it depends how they handle it. And that's yet to be seen. After one night, I'm on board. As long as they don't fuck it up.
You, Travis?
Of course, when it comes to the entertainment aspect of things, this is all subjective.
Right.
I don't agree with saying the New Day had the upper hand and all that.
Okay.
But I'm not going to say anything else. But I'm just here's the thing about the promo itself, the end of it, and to the point where it's a script and it felt forced or whatever. Rock was just doing his thing,
Mm-hmm.
breaking disbelief and all that. New Day just happens to New Day. They want to come out and they want to get on this with the Rock. Rock shouldn't know anything about this, right? Because he's just doing his thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then at the end of that, he's like, I got plan A. Plan A didn't work. Okay, whatever. But I got plan B. Plan B always works. It's family. And then
I thought I was gonna say the pill.
well, that's what the New Day. That's the New Day show
Yeah,
was. Okay, but then family.
Was I didn't hear that? Oh.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, that was the whole joke they did. Yeah.
Damn it.
Anyway, so anyway, it was just it was supposed to be off the cuff or whatever, but they just happened to have Uso's music queued up, ready to go.
They happen to be in the gorilla position.
Yeah.
They happen to be ready.
And he happened to know that they were.
Yeah.
He happened to know that they were there waiting for them.
Yeah.
So that part, that's where I agree with you.
Too
on that
much
one.
coincidence.
Half of that promo, we've been to enough live shows that sometimes when the camera's taking a commercial break, they'll still be in the ring shooting the shit. That's what I think The Rock thought, that some of that stuff was on break. He didn't realize he was still live on the air. I honestly felt
That could have happened.
that whole Rock thing took 25 minutes of life.
But it's 25 minutes of The Rock. How can you complain about that? It's The Rock.
So are we getting a 6-man tag at Mania?
Maybe.
New Day versus Usos and Rock?
Maybe.
It
I
balances
yeah.
out. The Rock won't be in the ring too long. He won't be in the ring long enough to scare insurance creditors or anything that he can't wrestle. and
Surely he
film
won't
at the
bust
same
it
time.
out or a gut or anything.
no,
Yeah.
hopefully not.
Won't have bitch tits again, maybe. I don't know.
I love Big E's tweet.
Ooh.
To, I sent y'all that.
Yeah. That was great. Share with the listeners.
Yeah. No, he called out Rock on Twitter. Big E did. He just says, "You lost a Ballers viewer for life. Rock your dick," or something like that.
Yeah, that's what he said. He's no longer watching Ballers.
Yeah. Anyway, it was.
Biggie is so funny.
My match of the week pick is running completely on adrenaline. It is
Okay.
AJ Styles versus Y2J.
That's your
Okay.
pick?
Jericho. That is my
Okay.
pick.
I can see that.
You know what? Up top.
Ooh.
How wet is my hand tonight?
Actually, not so much.
Surprising. That's all it took was AJ, huh?
It's because all the moisture went somewhere else.
Oh my.
No, I'm pointing at your pants. That's what.
Oh.
You sucked up my moisture like a softener sheet. What do you think? First impressions, AJ versus Y2J. Too soon?
No, not too soon because it's Y2J. Because Y2J is the jobber to the main eventers now. He's the
gatekeeper.
He's the gatekeeper. He's the grandpa that's
That's
putting
a
all
better way to say it. He's
Yeah.
a main eventer. You don't job. You're not a jobber. You're a gatekeeper.
He's the grandpa putting all the kids over. That's who he is.
He's the warden with all the keys in his hands. Like,
Yeah.
you want to get in, son?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a back pocket full of torches to pass out.
I wonder how he lit him.
So him versus AJ, while it's epic, it's like this isn't going to be AJ's thing. This is just something to whet your appetite to see what he could do one-on-one, to have him win a match because his debut he
What do you
didn't
think
win.
of the backstage promo before the match? AJ's.
I didn't like that he got interrupted, and I think he got interrupted because they think he can't talk, which is kind of true, but I was wishing they were going to throw him a bone.
Not kinda.
Okay.
It's true. They had a promo. They showed a video behind the scenes during the WWE Facebook or Twitter network about Styles before the Rumble. What he thought about actually being there that night. Yeah, he needs a little bit of work on his promos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's his only drawback.
Mm-hmm.
Besides what everything that we've seen so far on 2 days of WWE television.
Although, compared to Jericho, who, for the most part, Jericho's one of the smaller WWE dudes. Compared to Jericho, AJ looked little. So
Taller but thinner. Yeah, you're right.
But what's he gonna look like against, Ryback and Barrett and Sheamus and like everybody else on the roster? Like aside from like Neville and Kalisto, oof.
Neville and Kalisto are like mud on the bottom of a shoe.
Okay.
You want to compare AJ Styles to Daniel Bryan.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Finn Balor. I mean, just to name a few.
Okay.
You want to be more specific?
They're all vanilla midgets, brother.
You want to be specific? All this dream talk about all the matches AJ can have. I wouldn't mind an old classic AJ against Ron Killings.
Oh, ooh, yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Throw back to the NWA World Title the first couple of months
Or
of TNA.
they pulled him once before for a one-off.
James Storm.
Fusion Thunder Liger.
That'd be good.
There's your Japanese connection right there.
That'd be good. That'd be good. So.
I'm too sore to get and pull out and reach the mask for the mask, but yeah, you got it. Yeah.
Okay.
You got it.
Now, where are they going with AJ? I don't know.
That's the good part.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Well,
I was happy that he won the match against Jericho.
yes.
There was some, online people, of course, that like to bitch. And they were bitching about the match.
Mm-hmm.
Complaining about Jericho being sloppy and this and that. And
What did you think?
it-
Says the guy wearing the Jericho Holic shirt.
I like the match.
Yeah, it's match of the weekend. Yeah.
It says my match of the week. And it's not, I'm trying not to say it's match of the week because, whatever, I'm marking out over AJ debut or whatever the case may be. I just thought that was a solid match.
It was a solid opening showcase for what maybe he could do. Because he didn't pull off the Styles Clash. We didn't see an attempted calf killer. We didn't see a spiral tap.
Oh, I was about to crap my pants.
If
at
he
the
was
bed,
going to do
but he
spiral
walked
tap.
in there like, and then I was like, wow, he got up there. For
He
that
did get up there for the
frog
frog splash. So we didn't see all the stuff that we've seen AJ do. And
except the combo.
right, that nice little chop punch clothesline combo. But we didn't see everything that he can do. So I think that's good to ease people into knowing who he is. That being said, it's not the match that I know AJ and Jericho can pull off.
This is their first match.
It was their first match. So I'm not marking out over it and saying it's a match of the week because, oh man, it was a technical spectacular. No, I think there was better matches in ring, but I think the significance of the match, how well they were able to hold stuff closer to the vest, how well they did not show us stuff is what made the match good.
I agree.
I concur.
Is that your pick?
Maybe.
Okay.
You just said there was other matches better than this week.
Yeah.
Was one of them the rap battle?
No.
Number
I
one.
know you wanted to start the show with this, but I don't even want to talk about it now.
What do
Okay.
you want to say about them? Yeah.
Yeah, get it out the way.
An hour and a half into the show.
I know, right?
Yeah.
First of all, his theme song is fucking horrible.
Bo Dallas?
It's no, the theme song of
Oh,
Flow
for
Rider for
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania. It's like probably the worst pick since like Big Time from Peter Gabriel from WrestleMania 22.
I like that.
I'm the huge Peter Gabriel mark. His music has nothing to do with pro wrestling. Just like Flow Rider on my television for 15 minutes has nothing to do with me being a wrestling fan. Like that, I do not need to be
Dude,
represented.
WWE
by-
always does hip hop. and shit.
Cyndi Lauper never had anything to do with wrestling.
Whoa, I mean, fighting words, but
Well, until she had something to do with wrestling. I'm just saying. Hell, no celebrity has
that's a
anything to do with
subjective
wrestling until.
argument on that one. To be fair, but
he was made out like a little bitch, dude. He has like this guy's supposed to. This Flow Rider right now is known for like the most shittiest pop stuff on pop radio. He doesn't need to be out there rapping. He needs to be backstage like hanging out with somebody else and just be away
for
from
a
TV.
guy with the first part of his name is Flo, you would think that he would have better flow.
Thank you. They just
When-
made my point for me. I'm
When you have
Yeah.
Bo fucking Dallas beating you,
with a Tanner reference from Full House.
no
Done.
shit, right?
Done.
Mic drop, dude. I lost it when he did the mic drop. I was actually laughing with Bo Dallas.
I actually did like the way Adam Rose was just like selling the shit out of
Oh,
everything.
speaking of Adam Rose, did you guys miss the other debut?
No.
The huge signing.
What?
WWE got Red Dragon.
What?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a Red Dragon. Yeah, that was funny.
Waka, waka, waka. Wah, wah.
All right, enough with that crap. That was like the worst thing on Raw.
Well, okay, then could this be the best part of Raw?
What?
The main event for Fastlane?
Yes.
Explain.
Well, no. I like it. The thing that I don't like about it, the thing that makes me hesitate is why would Stephanie give us Roman essentially another shot? You know, I mean, you got Dean, okay, that makes sense. Brock, okay, that makes sense. Roman, you just spent an entire Royal Rumble match to decimate this guy, to get the title off of him, to get him out of the picture. What's your motivation for giving him another shot to possibly get the title to fight at WrestleMania? Why?
Rematch clause. If he's gonna get it anyway, might as well put the odds in his favor.
Technically, a
Or against
rematch. I thought about this. A rematch clause. Rematch.
Oh.
You lost in a fucking Royal Rumble match.
Fine, put him
That's
in the ring with
rematch.
29
So you
other
can have a
people.
rematch for Royal Rumble.
We're gonna have another one versus all night on Raw.
No, the 2017 Royal Rumble.
Oh Jesus. Okay,
The
but
revisioning.
Chris, I like your explanation of that, but
It's not-
you explained it. She didn't explain it on the telly. That's what needed to happen, or JBL, or
Should've-
Cole,
I should
or
have gone to Miami after all.
yeah, Dick. But my point is, we didn't get that explanation. So right now, basically, in my mind, instead of them being clever, it's like, well, he's gonna get his rematch anyway, so let's do it that. Instead of that, they're stupid for giving him just another opportunity for no reason. That's how I view it right now.
Oh, I don't know. I got nothing. Well, because we were going back and forth like before the main event was announced. We're having like ideas. My idea was pit.
Roman versus Ambrose, right?
Yeah, and let the brothers fight it out. You know, see who really wants it.
Wouldn't that
you're-
have meant more if Ambrose was given the belt at Royal Rumble?
A little bit, but I mean, you had another
Yeah.
idea too. You had like a fatal four-way. Yeah, you had a fatal four them two versus Sheamus versus AJ.
Because they said they were evaluating everybody that was wrestling. I
Right.
didn't see
Maybe
Lesnar
everyone
wrestle
that
at
won.
all.
AJ
I didn't
won.
see
Oh,
Lesnar wrestle at all. They're evaluating everybody. What the fuck did
Yeah.
we do? Like to Abel's small mind point, did we get a promo about Lesnar at all on Raw?
No.
So how
How did he qualify? Yeah. There
Yeah.
should have been a backstage thing with Stephanie talking to Paul Heyman.
And we saw this on USA, and we didn't get no filtered hula crap. So
Right.
we saw
Right.
everything we should.
I saw it on USA also.
Yeah,
There was
so
nothing
there
like
was
that.
nothing.
Right.
Zilch.
But that's
Not
what I'm saying. There should have been something with Stephanie and Paul Heyman making a deal, broken a deal,
Yeah.
something. But
No.
no.
We didn't get that either.
Your idea was fiddle. I came back with that. I said there's too many heels in that scenario. Why don't we do
Owens.
an elimination chamber match? Add 2 more faces on there. Elimination chamber, #1 contender out of that.
Yeah.
That would have been good.
That would be cool.
You didn't. You never say anything when I said that.
Oh,
I like it. I like it.
I'm saying it now. I like it.
Chris,
But they've already made posters and tickets and names and things for Fastlane. They can't change it now. It's back to Elimination Chamber.
Card signature change.
well, it could still be Fastlane. They just have Elimination Chamber match.
Bitch.
Didn't think of that, did you?
Shut up.
All right. Is there anything else on the notes for WWE? No. Portia, you've been typing away and making notes and everything.
Making noise.
What are the people? What are the good people saying about what we've been
We
discussing
give
here?
the people a unique opportunity
Yes.
to be on the show.
Do we have any
to
other
bitch.
questions from YouTube or anything?
The natives are restless. No, don't badmouth The Rock. Chris.
Chris, wait.
The natives are wrestling. Who said that?
Who said that?
Randy and Bacon.
Oh,
Hey,
Eh,
one of those is Randy. One of those is mine.
oh, okay.
The Divas tag match was cut due to The Rock.
Wait, what? The Divas tag match was cut due to The Rock?
The timing was cut.
Oh, who said that? Bacon?
Actually, that was technically that was me.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Speaking of pops, you forgot about the other biggest pop, Sandow.
Yes! Oh, how did we forget about this? Yeah, big
AJ
dummy.
Styles. That's why.
All right, yeah, Sandow. Sandow made his comeback. Well, at least on something that matters, not just SmackDown. Yeah, I'm excited about it.
Actually, I got a question about that.
Yeah.
In the well, it's not about Sandow per se, but it made me think of this. The pre-show on the Royal Rumble, they had the qualifying match.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Sandow and Darren Young.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking about. Yeah.
They lost.
What happened? Why is Darren Young with
Sandow, because he's a dude in a robe.
No, the question is the question.
You get it? You get it? Yeah.
because he's gay?
Oh.
No, and then Titus came out to his old Titus music. He didn't
Yeah.
come out the Primetime Player music, so
Yeah.
I guess it's official. They, I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird. Okay, Portia, what else we got?
That is it. And let's see. Yes, Bacon says, I said Sandow long ago, boys.
She said Sandow long ago. What
Yeah,
do you mean?
she's talking about the Sandow pop long ago. An
Oh.
exclamation point with the boys.
Ah.
Hmm.
Well.
She's
Patience
Berating you.
is a virtue.
All right. Should we take a break? All right, we're gonna take a break. Come back. What are we gonna talk about when we come back?
We have an interview.
Interview with the ROW heavyweight champion, Gino. Yes, that's cool. So we'll
Some
cut
people
to.
would call it a eulogy. Depends who you ask.
Well, why would it
You
be?
just-
a
you
eulogy?
said-
Yeah.
Well, because who's his opponent will be.
Well, apparently it's gonna be Keith Lee.
It's a eulogy.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. But
Way to
look-
give it away. You could have teased the listeners to come back and listen.
oh
to it
yeah,
and be
find out
mad
who
at
it
us
is.
for it.
Well, they already said on Facebook, so that's already out there. It's already spoiled. You big dummy. All right. So when we come back, we'll have an interview. After that, we got some more stuff to talk about, and then we'll be done. All right. Break.
You have any alcohol in here?
No.
I guess I gotta wait till I get one.
All right. Cool. That is one file. Let's save that.
Only
We're-
now? Wow.
Yeah, that felt like longer. But okay, you guys don't go anywhere.
All
We're
two
gonna
of you.
we're gonna save some stuff. We're gonna come back. I'm gonna refill my drink. And Chris is gonna stretch.
You can throw this away from me now.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Chris, do a song and dance number.
No, I'm too hurt.
Alright.
We gotta get that story on tape.
Oh, do we need to get it on tape?
Yeah, what the
Oh,
heck happened to
you
you?
tell me. Do I look?
Uh-oh. Here we
Does my
go.
back look any worse for wear now than it did earlier when I showed you guys?
Oh my god.
Does it look worse now? I
Did
gotta
you get
react.
chopped in the back?
No, he fell downstairs. You didn't see this on Facebook?
No.
Yeah.
I fell down
Yeah,
the metal
you,
stairs
actually,
in my apartment.
you look like you're gonna get a bruise up here. Before I just saw kind of hair in the middle.
And like grates of metal down here. Yeah, yeah, it was sick.
He took but we'll save the story.
Oh man, yeah.
This is 26, right?
Mm-hmm. All right, YouTube peoples, thank you for commenting and watching and whatnot. Even though it's one of those.
Is that all we have from
people
WWE?
that we know.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Huh?
Have you seen anybody in the chat that we don't know? or that we don't usually see?
You don't want to answer that question.
Yeah.
Is Pound the Chick there? He's never sent me any video, any product.
He's not there tonight.
Oh.
Hot
Or
product.
I think his real name's Bobby something.
Hey, Babo, product.
Yeah, use guys on there watching us. You know,
Hey, you guys, here comes the titles.
retweet and or share on Facebook. Get other people in here and tell them to watch
You're
our.
working
ugly
out,
mugs.
Travis. That ass is getting a little rounder.
Dear Lord.
I got nothing.
I was gonna put a sausage link in the middle and have me a hot dog.
How many times do I have to tell you, Chris?
Oh, kill it before you grill it.
Yeah, that too. No, what you do with you and Abel behind closed doors, that's
Doors never closed.
I hate you.
Are you stealing his last Coke?
No, he has his last coat.
This is my last.
Oh, you're stealing his second to last Coke, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Don't ever have Coke in the house with this guy around.
Yeah.
I don't have food.
Not that kind of Coke. Although you probably shouldn't have that kind of Coke in your house either.
Or I would have been there a long time ago.
Abel. Say
Yes.
goodnight to Randy.
Good night, Randy. Bye. She's going to sleep.
Now, what was all that bad shit you were telling us about Randy before we started recording?
Oh, don't believe him.
Oh, is he about to say the stuff about Randy? All right, I came back just
I
in time.
fucking warned you, don't go to Huntsville, but no, I want to be independent. Nothing's in your name and shit.
Like an adult. Get out of here.
For the
I hate
second-
all of you.
Trust me when I tell you the feeling is more than mutual.
Second part.
Where does it hurt on your back? Here? Here? Huh?
Where's that brain where you keep opinions? There, there, there.
Abel.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh my God!
What'd
Download
you do?
Viper again.
I was told to
That
cause
was
physical violence to Chris and Travis.
Cause physical violence to these two?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Who's that?
Who do you think?
Randy.
Oh. Like this guy can do anything. Come on.
I'm not gonna do anything. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
I would love to.
Not from the
Randy.
videos I've seen.
Randy, I would love to, but I'm typing right now. I'll do it later.
No, because then she's gonna get in trouble with Iffy.
Beating people up over her. All right.
Oh shit.
Oh,
What?
Sizzles. Thank you.
NXT
I
ticket.
officially have WrestleMania plans now. Now I have to
What?
find a hotel.
Lucha Underground invades ESPN Sports Center tonight.
I heard about that.
At midnight.
I heard about that. They're doing a behind the scenes, of Lucha,
Nice.
which they're kind of not happy about because they've had this whole thingy where every Tuesday, which is tonight, they have
Ziggles.
The WWE.
no, it's not Ziggler.
No, they announced who it was. I can't remember.
Kalisto?
Somebody who had a history with the coach.
Ziggles, Kalisto. No, not Kalisto.
With the coach.
But somebody's gonna be on WWE is gonna be interviewing with the
Yeah,
coach tonight, and
somebody.
then after that, hey, by the way,
Lucha Underground, yeah.
The only thing about that with Lucha Underground getting more attention, it's not becoming underground anymore. You
So
know?
it's just a name. I don't care.
It's a lifestyle.
All right, are we ready for round two?
I guess.
Shall we kick this pig?
We'll start
Why you
kicking
gotta kick
all
a
along.
pig? What did the pig ever do to you?
Nothing.
You sure?
She's still talking.
I warned y'all about having her back over here 2 weeks in a row.
God damn it.
Are you done with your phone there,
I've
Flirty
been
McGee?
done. Hey, don't be hating. You made your decision. I'm still making mine.
Make that decision all night long, don't you?
All night.
Unless they don't know what they're doing, then I try again with somebody else.
Oh, jeez. Have you ever thought maybe the problem's you?
No.
That's your problem.
Oh shit.
All right.
When they say the right things and the goo comes out the right holes, I feel like I'm doing the job right. Right, Porsche?
I'm not paying attention to you right now.
It's probably for the best.
All right. Are we
stories
ready?
that she could tell you.
Are we ready?
What do you think, Abel? Look at him. Listen
All right.
to what was coming out of
There,
his
it's going. It's going. Okay.
And this is before alcohol and hydrocodone.
No. All right, guys, and we are back. Thank you so much for listening and going through the commercial break and all that good stuff. We have some more stuff to talk about. We got all the WWE stuff out the way. We had a great interview with Gino. Again, Gino, thank you so much for coming on the show. Hey, Chris, what else we got?
You brought it up.
Well, we're ROW.
We got ROW this weekend at the
Yes.
new facilities.
Yes.
Texas City.
Texas City, over by the Gold's Gym, close to the mall, right?
Mall of the Mainland.
Mall of the Mainland, yes. So do the Googles from Mall of the Mainland, and then you'll
Get
find
there
it.
early, catch a $3 movie, and then after that, find a seat for ROW.
Because they have a nice cheap theater there.
Yep.
That,
$3 before 5 o'clock. Yeah.
First row movies too.
Hell yeah.
yeah. So that's very nice. That probably used to be the best thing about that mall. Now
It is the mall.
Probably are.
They had a
Yeah.
cool pizza joint there for a while, but
There was a GameStop that I had to work there one time.
Also on Saturday, we're going to be recording an episode of Pop Culture Rewind.
oh yeah, pop culture rewind, daddy, yeah.
What's the episode about?
Oh, should we spoil it?
Sure.
We're doing the best albums of the 90s.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
I have 5 different genres in my list.
Oh shit.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a top 10 list. I think it's 5 different genres.
I guess. I don't know. It's supposed to be top 10 list, bro.
Yeah.
No, out of the 10 lists, they comprise 5 different musical genres.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Very good. See, this is why I have this guy.
Yeah.
Because I'm fucking old. That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both are.
Mhm.
Can you tell us see the gray right here, little pepper?
Yeah. Hey, at least you still have your hair. Anyway, so yes, ROW.
We're gonna make this easy.
Okay.
Rapid fire prediction show.
Okay.
Brendan Williams against anybody. Who are you picking?
Brendan Williams.
Really?
No.
Marcellus.
Marcellus Black.
Marcellus Black. What's your anticipation level for Marcellus Black actually doing something?
Well, because he's a personal friend of mine, 10.
Okay, that's the right answer.
Yeah.
Travis?
Yeah, what he said.
Okay, good. All right. That aside, RVD is also going to be there.
Yay.
Is he there? I thought he was at the
No, he's
the
gonna.
fantasy
He's doing both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that correct, Portia?
Yes.
There you go.
RVD.
This might be one of the matches I'm looking forward to the most. First time ever bull rope match.
Kid Ransom versus Shawn Hendricks.
Anticipation level.
I'll probably go with about an 8.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah.
10.
All right.
Bull rope, first time ever.
Yeah,
They tend to knock first time evers out of the park. They haven't had
That's
that
true.
many, but yeah.
that's true. They haven't had that many gimmick matches, period. So yeah, whenever they happen to have a gimmick match, it's usually pretty special.
Who you got winning?
Oh geez, I don't know. Since it's bull rope, and that seems like that would be Kid Ransom's idea and thing, he's probably gonna lose.
That's my vote. I got Hendricks.
Yeah.
I'll go the safe bet. I'll go
Ransom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heavenly Bodies against the Taylor Brothers.
The Taylor Brothers. So
Travis, what's your
Taylor Brothers.
anticipation?
Maybe a 7 or 8, just because I haven't seen them as a team before.
Mhm. Well, yeah, you didn't go to the last
Right.
taping.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen them. They were pretty good.
Okay.
I liked them, and I've always liked the Heavenly Bodies. I have.
I'll admit it was a little bit hard to get used to because I see Shane Taylor. I was like, holy crap, where's Keith Lee? Oh wait, there's another Taylor. But together they look good.
Yeah.
So I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt for this match. I've got an 8.
So you
Yeah.
recommend the match? Okay.
Boom.
And Taylor Brothers. That decision is good.
You too now. You too.
I'm not gonna say because I don't get sued.
Okay.
Booker T looks like he does that kind of thing often.
Sue people?
Yeah.
Why? What? What? What's the next match?
Mysterious Q versus Ruthless Wyatt in the steel cage.
10. It's a cage. It's cute. It's Ryan. Oh. Yeah.
I'll say
I
9.
don't care who
I'll say
wins.
9 for me. It's just like a 1-on-1 match.
Well, in a
It's
cage.
steel
Yeah.
cage, yeah.
Yeah.
No stipulations or anything. Like nothing's on the line.
No.
Okay.
No.
You know what? Q. I'll say Q's gonna win.
Okay. I don't really care who wins. Either way, it's going to be entertaining.
My anticipation is at an 11.
What? 11. This
You
guy.
just said it.
Making up
Q
numbers.
Danielson.
Cage.
Davidson. Cage.
Did you say
I
Danielson?
keep thinking he's a Danielson. Okay. 11. I've got Ruthless Ryan winning this.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you can say his name right.
The main event, Gino versus our friend of the show, Keith Lee.
Well, I guess we could say that they're both friends of the show now. But
One's an acquaintance, the other's Keith Lee.
yes, you have to say nice things about Keith Lee unless you fear his wrath. But no, you know what? Gino may have had a point. Gino might be able to outthink him. It's his home territory. He knows what's going on here in ROW. It's Keith Lee's first time showing up, at the ROW. So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna give the nod to Gino reluctantly because I know what he can do. Oh, okay. All right.
That's
All
a
right.
Facebook profile picture right there. I'm at a 10 because it's freaking Keith Lee.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Someone's
I've got
gonna,
Keith Lee. Someone's gonna die.
someone's gonna die.
Yeah, to the point that I'm gonna be wearing slacks and a tie and a button shirt because I'm expecting a funeral and I want to be ready.
You're gonna go up in there looking straight up like Reservoir Dogs, aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
This guy trying to do movie knowledge.
Yeah. Hey, I could pull one out every so often.
Make it.
I
All right.
just did.
So
What was the movie Blow about?
About cocaine. Yeah.
I thought he was gonna think something else.
No.
he would though.
And
But is that it? That's the card.
that's also the stuff that's confirmed on Facebook.
But for that card, just what's been announced, that's a solid lineup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
My anticipation is at a 9.5.
There's not much else you could say. Yeah, it's probably gonna be good.
My only worry, I had high hopes for Christmas Chaos 10, and it was another episode tapings that just felt like it was just like if these are badass matches, they deserve the time that they deserve, not just like run through snap crackle pop just so you can get
Like it
more
should be
episodes
like
worth.
it should be a self-contained event.
Yes, and if the card looks like it, I know it won't be,
Yeah.
but I hope that at least for their interest, the matches that they've built up really well so far, that they follow through with it. That's my only gripe.
and very-
I concur.
It very well could be because they're doing this big thing about it being the grand opening. So,
Mhm.
from what I understand, the facility is bigger. They'll probably be better lit. They're making it, making it for the tapings itself. So maybe the tapings will go a little bit smoother. They'll have their own time because it is their own building.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping those criticisms that you have always had will be righted. But I mean, we'll have to see. We'll have to go there and see. But the card itself, what's written down on paper, that's enough for me to pique my interest and say, you know what, let's go watch that. Go all the way down to Texas City and watch that.
Yeah. I saw because that fear I had for this show this weekend is the same feeling I had when I left the NXT tapings on Friday because they taped 4 episodes worth of NXT. They ended the first hour with the main event with the title match of Bayley versus Carmella. That Carmella's a
Spoiler alert. Here
What do
we
you
go.
mean? That's been announced on the show.
I
already.
know, but
Carmella-
I know you're going to continue. So spoiler alert.
And then the second hour, they had the main event that was advertised there at Full Sail: Sami Zayn versus Samoa Joe.
Mhm.
And then they taped 2 more episodes. By the
So
beginning of that,
Samoa Joe wins the triple threat match tonight on NXT.
no, there's no ramifications. It's just Zayn versus Joe. That's what they had advertised in the building.
Oh, Zayn, not
Yeah, Zayn versus Joe.
My bad.
And then halfway by the beginning of the third hour, that crowd was already gassed. These are 50-minute shows they're taping for NXT. So by the beginning of the third hour, 2.5 hours had already gone through, and they're tired. And we get Austin Aries debuting, which we'd safe to say because we busted their load.
Right.
And then there's a 4th hour that I don't even remember what happened.
You know, it's funny about that Austin Aries thing. Like when it happened, you were there. You were like, you kept trying to tell us something on Messenger, and we were both saying, "Shut up, Chris!"
Like, oh my God, this was so good. Oh my God, you won't believe what happened. Oh my God, shut the fuck up, Chris. I don't want to know.
And then, like
And
5
then-
minutes later, WWE.com on Facebook.
Hey, look who just hit me with this Austin Aries. Oh my God. I'm like, oh my God, you're worse than Chris.
So,
But you know, I will say the Austin Aries thing that I saw looked pretty cool.
Mhm.
I like this.
His Titantron was
I like
cool.
his logo and everything.
Yeah.
Very, like,
his
like
shirt went on
superhero.
sale an hour after we left the fucking arena. Just
Wow.
like AJ Styles' shirt went on sale halfway through the Rumble match.
Yeah, and it's on pre-order only
Yeah.
now.
If you're lucky
No.
enough to fit in a 5X, you can still get one. They even had a couple of shirts there at the arena halfway through the Rumble. Those were gone before anybody even realized they were selling them. So they actually had AJ merch there
Wow.
at the Rumble.
Nice.
When did they put him out? Because I imagine they didn't put him out at the start of the show because otherwise,
Oh, hell no.
people are like, oh my God, they made this.
Yeah. That was actually the show.
Why, yes, we do have AJ Styles. Look who just walked out at number 3.
Which was really ironic that they wouldn't capitalize on the money grab because that entire Rumble weekend they had a pre-sale code 30% off if you use the Rumble. If I'm trying to make money, I'm gonna wait till that advertisement is over, and I'll make sure all these geeky motherfuckers pay $35 for the shirt instead of a discount.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's just me. I'm greedy. I work 60 hours a week. I'll take whatever I can get at this point. So NXT, I've already touched over what happened over there in Orlando. There's tapings going on today, Wednesday, for listeners that are downloading on the podcast.
Live,
I know.
it's Tuesday,
Yeah,
right?
And we're all getting used to the YouTube stuff.
Yeah.
Did anybody watch last week's episode of NXT?
I thought that I did, but then I realized that I didn't. So I'm an idiot. And no, I did not watch
I watched it.
it. Yay!
But I slept since then.
Oh.
Tell us what you do now.
So like when you fall asleep, all of a sudden your memory's just
Yeah, you'll get there too, buddy.
okay.
Actually, you don't even fall asleep. You forget everything. So
Who are you?
exactly.
Yeah, you're in his house, remember?
Oh shit.
This is my house.
Baby Flair.
Paige, get it?
Oh.
Paige.
Oh.
Remember when you would do that all the time?
No.
No, you don't, because you're an old man. You don't remember shit. Great. This show is falling apart.
NXT Travis.
It
Gargano versus Joe.
was a good match. It was kind of short, but it was just
Like Gargano.
Aw. It was kind of fat.
Like Abel. What else?
What else did happen on there? You write this stuff down?
Emma. Bailey and Carmella against Emma and Bliss.
Is this putting the point across that Carmella and Bailey are
Teams.
yeah,
Or buddies.
They're besties.
yeah.
They're road buddies.
They go panty shopping together.
Sure they do.
That baby
That's
cat.
what girls do, right? They paint shop together.
Right?
Twice a year when it's on sale.
Oh yeah.
How the fuck do you know that?
Don't answer that question. Don't ask.
Anything else from NXT that we need to know about?
Oh,
by the way, Alex Reyes says hello.
yes.
Yeah, well, you were
Oh, I saw the
out there.
picture. Yeah.
Yeah, Florida.
Yeah.
Did you want to get to your Florida stuff now?
Oh, Swan debuted on NXT.
Who?
Swan? Who the hell
NXT
Swan?
up and comer. I guess
What?
from Breaking Ground, maybe.
What?
Who's Swan?
Who?
I saw the match, but I don't know who Swan is.
Oh, okay.
Because he fought Corbin.
Yeah.
And
Oh, so he
Swan.
already sucked you in the black hole abyss of like the.
Yeah.
Okay. I understand.
Uh,
My wrestling weekend Friday was NXT. Saturday, I was thinking about going to Evolve, but I didn't want to get burnt out by wrestling. So
you didn't want to
Says
get
the guy
burnt
that
out.
drove out to Florida.
Drove what, 16 hours? to get to Florida?
2,450 miles round trip. I needed to drive. I needed to get out of this fuck town.
He has been saying that for like 2 months now.
Yeah. So I wound up meeting up with an old friend from.
Why the hell
Lone
aren't you
Star
an
Wrestling.
Uber driver?
They
Right?
don't pay me enough.
That's true.
Exhibit
That's
A.
very true.
You get
So-
better haircut than everybody.
Yeah.
An old friend of Lone Star Championship Wrestling
Yes.
/ Globetrotter / Minor League Baseball /
Yes.
Astros for 740. Alex
Alex
Del Barrio
Del Also
So,
known as
Alex
Alex
Reyes
Reyes
from
now.
NXT.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to hang out with him. I'm a little jealous. Haven't seen the dude in a while. How is he doing?
He's awesome. He's enjoying it. He's sounds like it's very well deserved.
Uh-huh.
And yeah,
Did you see Rich?
no. But it was cool. And then Sunday was the Rumble, and then Monday I drove back. And,
Oh, you're just going to gloss over Monday and just drove back and that's it. You're not going to talk about
oh well, Monday.
about the donuts and the donut?
He's putting you on the spot, bro.
Yeah, well, I must have the complexion of a toilet bowl because somehow shit always finds me right here.
It's too easy. It's too easy.
Too
Let him
easy.
finish. Let him
Too
finish
easy.
the
Let
story,
him-
bro.
yeah, go.
If I'd look like Abel, I'd be no different. Busted tire on the way back. Luckily,
And it's not like you ran over a nail.
no, the tire exploded.
The tire exploded.
The tire
Why?
exploded.
Why?
Tread.
Because it was bald?
That too.
Because you haven't changed it?
Yeah. Mr.
Okay.
Expert of baldness
Okay.
over here.
All right.
It's about to explode, Abel.
Your head's about to explode.
Oh my.
But between having there's a difference between being prepared and impaired. And me having a spare donut in the car, having a real jack, not a can of Fix-A-Flat that's gonna bust your sensor, or not this little like wishy-washy like origami metal kind of like jack. I fixed it. I changed the tire like 2 minutes flat. That and NASCAR.
Because
watching.
you're an adult. So anyway, you had to put a donut.
I can attest he does have a spare tire in his back seat.
That's
because,
true.
because his car is the size of a Hot Wheel. And if you get inside it, you know there's a big fucking tire right next to you.
There's just
I was spray painted green and put sprinkles on it so it looks more like a real donut.
right.
And every time I'm passing by the police station, everybody looks like,
And this was after you stopped at Krispy Kreme.
yes, to get fresh donuts. I stopped at Krispy Kreme 4 times on my road trip, and not once were they fresh. For fuck's sake.
The problems of your life.
Oh
No, the problems of my life concluded today
Yes.
when I remembered that I had a tryout once at Booker T's fantasy camp, which you can try again this Saturday, apparently.
No, Sunday.
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 Saturday is a show. Sunday is a fantasy.
Yeah, fantasy camp.
Yeah.
Where I learned how to flatback bump,
Right.
which came in very handy when my staircase became a slip and slide at my apartment, and halfway down, whoop, heel over head, bam. So I've got an Able tire, right? So I'm trying to get my Able tire fixed. So I have these brand new tires. I have these two brand new tires wrapped and strapped that I was gonna go to Juan Pablo to have them change for me. And halfway down, I wind up losing my grip because I have driving shoes, and they have no grip whatsoever.
Aren't driving shoes supposed to have grip?
No,
What are driving shoes?
I'll show you next week. So I'm carrying the tires, and I
wear
slip,
tennis shoes.
and I slip.
You play tennis a lot?
Thank you. So I slip, and I wind up having like this Brazilian massage therapy going on, where like I'm bouncing off these metal stairs, and then I'm dry humping the tire, and I'm bouncing back off the stairs, and I'm dry humping the tire, and like after the fifth,
Calm down, Abel.
then after the 5th bounce, I actually land on the mud on the floor, and then I arch back. I like did an AJ Styles cell. You know how he arches his back like the Brooklyn Bridge?
Yeah.
That was me bending back forward and trying to catch my breath. And obviously, by the people that got the free show during our break on YouTube, the evidence remains. So yeah,
You're going to be all marked up on your back.
yeah. I might, if I don't get enough alcohol or hydrocodone in me, I might have to call in sick tomorrow and go to the hospital. Other than that, that's my vacation in a nutshell.
Hey, well, at least bail money wasn't involved this time.
That's true.
Yes.
Oh, I know it almost was because who else but me would get pulled over at Daytona Beach, Florida
Oh,
for
no.
speeding
Really?
on the beach?
Oh.
You've seen my car. I'm afraid it's gonna drown like quicksand down there. So I'm doing 25 in a 10, and I'm driving. And I get pulled over by 2 trucks and a Jeep, and a dude on an ATV looking at me because I'm from Texas. Oh shit, open carry. This motherfucker must be packing. Oh my god.
They said thanks to me this week.
Help! I
And
need
I
a
have-
Trump.
And
We got a Mexican. I need a Trump.
or a
I got a
lawnmower.
bottle one over here. You need that one.
No worse than Donald. Oh man. So that, yeah.
We lost Abel.
That's 2 weeks in a row we break Abel. So that was my vacation,
Oh, damn it! We lost the bell.
and I can't wait to go back in July to Orlando.
Yay! Portia saved the bell.
So
Oh, Jesus.
all right,
What
Wait,
was
wait,
that?
wait, wait,
Focusing
wait,
back-
hold on.
focusing
You
back.
said go back?
I'm going back to Florida.
When? Why?
July bachelor
Why?
party, brown chicken, brown cow.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
So now now we're all looking at you.
Me.
Yeah.
Why?
If the New Day can name the trombone, the 3 of us can find a name for that thing you got in your hand.
For the bell?
Yeah. Or is that an answer HWR?
Ah, who wants to name the bell? Let us know.
It's called Bell.
Bill. Oh, Bell.
Well,
the
there's
Bell.
a suggestion.
Yeah.
It's like Scott the Scott, right?
There you go.
Yeah. There you go. I'm done.
Ring of Honor.
Oh,
We
shit.
we managed to catch some of Ring of Honor.
That was a wrestling show.
Oh, yeah. We were kind of watching
You
that.
want to start with something that caught your attention?
Travis?
Something that caught your attention?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see. I was eating Burger King during.
Of course, that would
We
get
were
his
watching-
attention.
Look, I'll start something here.
Okay, thank you.
Senator Alexander, his storyline with Vita Scott, the whole they're being, I guess, more arrogant and cocky because they won this big settlement lawsuit type thing. They're
Mhm.
richer than rich, whatever. And now last week he lost in a quote unquote fluke loss to John Gresham.
Yeah,
Right.
Gresham.
We talked about that last week too.
Mhm.
But they continue that storyline this week. And I kind of said last week, I said I compared that to the 1-2-3 Kid Razor story.
Okay.
And I can kind of see that they're making him
deal.
an ROH star because of that loss or that win last week. So
And subsequent raping this week. Good God, that lung blower, he damn near got as much height off of Cedric's knees as I did off the stairs.
he did it last week too, but he was able to when he went for the pin because he laid back on him for the pin and Gresham just kind of rolled him up. He didn't do that this time because he was dancing.
Well,
I know
that was the second match, though, right? Didn't he first-
Cedric's, yeah, because he just beaten Cheeseburger.
Oh, well then.
But Cheeseburger was actually doing some good shit.
Yeah.
Better matchup, Cedric versus Cheeseburger or Abel versus his burger?
Oh well, Cheeseburger.
I win every time.
Yeah, still kind of.
I'm the John
That's the
Cena.
most predictable booking I've fucking ever heard.
I'm the John Cena of cheeseburgers.
No,
And then eats a cheeseburger.
no,
Champ is
no,
hair.
the Popeye song after you eat a burger. Na, 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 hum. Shit starts appearing in your muscles like the little screen.
I bet Randy's regretting going to sleep now.
Why? She's gonna miss all that meat.
Yeah.
A main event that we were gonna just miss. We wound up watching. Why was this, Abel?
Well, we saw.
Do you remember that, or are you
yeah,
still
yeah.
thinking about the French fries?
No.
He's thinking about the French fries.
We saw Briscoe, and we're like, eh. Then we saw Elgin, and we're like, ugh.
No,
Like-
I said that.
Yeah. Well, I think we all said that.
Right
And we're
past
like,
gas, I think.
we're not gonna watch
That's
this.
what God damn you.
We're not gonna watch this. We're just gonna go ahead and record the show. We didn't need to see this. But then
And then settle for 15 minutes of butt fuckery while we try to figure out. Yeah.
So we're like, okay, hold up, we need to watch this.
Hold on a minute, players.
This is gonna be a triple threat match, Leia. And we're like, okay, let's watch Moose and these other two and see what happens. And the match was, pretty good. Match of the weekend.
I can't say that because I wasn't really paying attention to it because we were doing other stuff.
I was. It's a candidate.
Okay.
Yeah, I liked it. Moose makes anything better so far.
Mm-hmm.
Even Elgin.
There's also
We hate on Elgin a lot, but I know there's a lot of people that like Elgin, and I can see why they like Elgin. But for my own personal taste, I don't like it.
I've mentioned it already. It's the look. There's something about the look that just doesn't fit with the rest of him, the character. The
He looks
person,
like a
the
Grady
moves.
character.
That's the only gripe. That's it. Everything else is solid. I've told y'all several times, even today, I told y'all if y'all ever bored and have 20
and I
minutes
told
to
you to go
kill,
fuck yourself.
20 minutes to kill, go watch Jay Lethal versus Elgin in Japan. But they announced a tag match for the 14th anniversary show in Las Vegas. $90 round trip, $40 hotel in Motel 6.
No.
Discount on Uber?
How much yen?
So it depends. The Briscoes, Jay and Mark against Michael Elgin and Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Oh, Tanahashi-san. Oh.
Man, that's like 3/4 of a good meal.
No, it's 3/4. It's a good steak, 2 great sides, and a glass of water. That looks like every other bottle of water you see.
It's like, Nancy, this burger's great, but it's got mustard on it. And there you have it. Like, yeah. Because Nancy doesn't like mustard.
Right.
Get it? Okay.
He doesn't get it because he doesn't like mustard either.
Oh! He likes ketchup.
Yeah.
You guys are ketchup people.
I know he doesn't like mustard, and he knows what I like in my coffee.
What do you like in your coffee?
Nothing. I don't fucking drink coffee, dumbass.
Oh,
He knows that, and you don't.
I don't know that.
Dick.
I'm sorry. I know you like Coke, and you like stealing Travis's Coke, and not that kind of Coke. Well, maybe that kind of Coke too. I don't know your life.
You haven't been around me lately.
No, I haven't.
You don't know me.
But that's none of
be
my
grateful.
business.
Be grateful.
Between that tag match and the triple threat for the title between Lethal, O'Reilly, and Cole.
That was another thing that was announced on this episode. Nigel, he came out, and that was actually a good segment of them announcing it. Jay Lethal. On
Good
that live.
God.
We need a you know what? I might need to take a moment to reevaluate my pick of Superstar of the Year from last year. I know the gripe we've had about the quality the length of work that we were able to see. Fuck, quality over quantity, man.
You know what? I'm gonna stick to what I said off air. Was it's all about exposure.
Yes.
If ROH had a bigger presence in 2015, I think a lot of people would be torn.
Jay Lethal would be our superstar of the year and not Rollins.
Well, I'm gonna say more people would be familiar, and there would be more of a case for them to be the top 2 stars.
Well, guess what, Houston? Channel 39.3 as of
Not
last
point
weekend,
1, not point 2, but point 3.
as of last Saturday. That the argument's no longer going to be valid. With what? Because ROH now is on free TV, not cable, not on a super duper package. Anybody can watch it. So any wrestling fan that has enough access to watch WWE, whether it's on cable or on the internet or on uTorrent or Pirate Bay or whatever, they have no excuse. They could be watching Ring of Honor.
What's Pirate Bay?
Long John Silver's competition.
So they sell like fried fish?
And chips.
Bunch of pirates, you
No,
know.
the little hush puppies. I like
Yeah.
the hush puppies. Those are good.
That's what she said.
Gotta prove
Yeah.
it.
Yar, me matey.
Well, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yep.
We're
ROH
really going.
now.
We're really
is
going off
free
the rails
TV
here.
I
now.
want Austin Silvers now.
I even explained it to Travis because he has a cable box. He's like, bro, I don't have it because I have a cable box. It's not on my cable list. It's like, bro, your cable is on channel 3 on your TV. So you take the TV and you change it from 3 to 39.3, and there it is. So he has just as much access as you, as me, as Scribbles McGee back there with the pink marker.
I don't know.
Green. It's a green mark.
It sounds kind of fishy to me.
Yar.
I didn't mean that. Doesn't. But a point 3 channel.
Yo ho ho.
I don't know. It sounds kind of sci-fi to me.
All this newfangled technology is too much for old man Travis over here, okay?
If it doesn't work with a crank, then it's not a Travis.
Thank you. You got me. Yeah, over here. Oh. We can't even high five you right, he's so
I'm
old.
hurting. Now I know.
For the record,
I feel like how Travis looks right now. Old.
Oh, Jesus.
Thanks, buddy.
I'll go, Elizabeth.
Okay, we need to put over something that we haven't been putting over in months because we haven't had a chance to.
Okay, what's that?
Lucha Underground.
Tomorrow night, or tonight if you're listening on the podcast. Wednesday night.
Miércoles
Sí,
a las 8.
a las 8.
7 centro.
En El Rey. Lucha Underground makes its return to
Yes,
the televisiones.
yes.
En Canal El Rey.
You got a mop for the wetback over here?
I do actually. It's in the garage. Go get it.
I hope it's a Swiffer because there's a lot of hair down there too.
From his head, because he's losing all his hair.
That's not a goatee. That's his hair running away from his face. Old school Fresh Prince reference for anyone as old
I
as
did get
Travis and I.
that. I actually got that reference. Get the fuck out of here.
ShamWow. Yeah, it's a ShamWow.
What is saying ShamWow? You're saying Sham. If you're
DuckTales. Boops, boops. Do, 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 do. Oh, what? Lucha
No,
Underground is this
nobody
Wednesday.
is safe.
The caffeine just hit the system of Chris.
Oh, Jesus. Lucha Underground's coming back. We're all excited. I don't know if there's anything else to say.
Wednesday, 8, 7 Central, and then Friday on YouTube. Someone will post it up.
Yay.
We started with AJ. We're going to end with AJ.
Okay.
What did Dixie Carter say? Over the
Wait,
weekend?
who?
This is another rapid fire segment of the week. TNA.
Yeah.
Travis.
What? Who's TNA?
Tits and ass. Travis.
Friday afternoon, after weeks of speculation that AJ and company
Mm-hmm.
were going to be debuting in the Big E.
Debuting in the Big
You
E.
see how Abel's voice
Oh
went from like,
my.
oh my, to,
Where's my unicorn horn?
You mean
oh, I thought you were going to say, where's my uterus?
long penis? He like penises. Why does he like penises so much?
What?
He's getting closer to you.
Because they're big and long and gooey stuff comes out at one end.
We are like really okay. Travis, please continue.
Well, how can I follow that? I mean,
Try. From behind.
It's okay. Whatever.
Turn around, Abel.
Wait, no, whatever. That's between y'all two.
I need an adult.
Good fucking luck. I don't adult until tomorrow when I go back to work.
This is true.
In the meantime, you're still gonna be falling downstairs like an idiot.
There's still time.
Yeah, there's plenty of time.
Yeah.
That one step on Travis's porch is a fucking doozy. Have you? I know one time you bringing pizza over for us. I know you one time you almost busted your ass. And you know damn well would have made you go back and buy more
And
pizza.
the cheese all slid over the side.
I know.
And he blamed Ben. He
They
blamed
must have
goddamn-
not known what they were
It's
doing
like
when they were
these
cooking
fucking
this
high
pizza.
schoolers, 2 + 2
Yeah.
equals shitty cheese.
Yeah, they don't know what they're doing.
3 slices are already in his mouth.
Travis, please.
He's
Let's
sitting
get-
there in
No,
aerosol.
this is bad talking about you.
Oh,
He's
okay.
sitting there in aerosol. He's got garlic eyebrows and all that fucking A over here. Good God. Bristle.
Eat some pizza.
Anyway, what were we saying?
You're talking about Dixie Norris.
Again,
Depends where you're looking.
with the penis. What the?
Well, my friends, she has got the biggest case of hemorrhoids I have ever seen.
Where's that from? I don't want to know.
You were hitting us with the references earlier. You're dropping the ball on Ace Ventura.
Oh.
Go sit over there.
no.
Well, yeah, 'cause
Go,
you're in
Travis. Yes. Dixie Carter, please. Let's get through this.
Yeah, she
fucking
sucks.
TNA.
No.
Oh,
What are, you,
Lord.
what are you doing?
He's scratching his
Ace
tongue.
Ventura. Like you two dropping the ball.
Why?
Damn.
Okay, whatever.
Dixie Carter. Wonder Woman. Go.
Oh, yeah, her. Yeah. So on Friday afternoon, knowing that this Rumble was on Sunday, she posted a big press conference statement on Facebook
Mm-hmm.
explaining that AJ and the other Bullet Club members, right? It wasn't Shinsuke,
Not
but it
just
was
Carl and
It was
yeah.
the Bucks?
No.
Was
No.
AJ and the Bucks?
no,
Oh.
Carl Anderson and Gallows.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. They were at her house back in December,
Mm-hmm.
and they worked.
Showing it Bullet Club. I don't know what it means. Huh?
Anyway, they
Wrong ones.
I know, but still, Bullet Club. Oh,
You just
God.
want to say it.
Yeah, I did.
You finished?
Yes.
All right.
Didn't take it long.
Yeah. 2-second man. Why? Ooh.
You don't even give it long enough to go, yee.
Ready? Oh.
How's your back feeling, champ? Huh? Huh?
Hey, I take a licking and keep on dicking.
Oh, jeez.
How about you? What's your excuse?
We're never gonna get through the TNA segment. Why are we
We
talking
are,
We're
because
gonna
that's
TNA?
how you couldn't have scripted that any better. Was that written on your wrist?
No.
Oh.
I'm not The Rock. I'm better than The Rock. Holy shit.
Wow, look at
Damn
that.
right. You heard it here first.
Breaking news.
Yes. Anyway, TNA sucks. No, so well,
The bottom line.
Dixie was basically saying that they had a handshake agreement and they had signed a contract back in December for them to debut when they premiered on Pop
Pop.
TV.
How does a handshake agreement work?
Shut up. Let him talk.
Are you being serious? It could be.
We agree. There, that's how
it
it works.
could-
Just between us girls?
Yes.
Nobody else needs to be involved.
Right.
Family members,
No. You just handshake.
Accountants.
And you say, no, that's it.
attorneys,
No.
nothing.
Eh,
That's it. That's,
that's
legit.
it. That's all.
That handles
That's
in Judge Judy's
Yeah.
court.
all. I'm not Judge Judy, but
I'm no lawyer.
I'm not being a small time pizza though.
But
Pizza Boy would know that.
right, yeah. Again with the food. Abel, you go see something about that, man.
So what happened?
So basically, they disappeared. They didn't talk to her for about a month, and then they signed a contract with WWE.
Even the fake boobs isn't enough to get a 1 month commitment out of Dixie Carter. Wow. We need
Apparently,
to make new shirts for Houston Wrestling Radio. Dixie Carter, Blunder Woman.
She's holding up a sign that said "Food and Penis?" ?
He can't tell the difference.
it's all the
Oh,
same
Lord.
to him. What was I saying?
Anyway,
Anyway,
see him for a month.
Anyway, that was so Dixie on Friday before Rumble made this big, huge thing about pointing out the fact that they had AJ Styles, and they don't understand why he backed out of their deal and signed with WWE. I don't know.
So basically, Dixie was out there basically sour grapesing it up and saying, "Well, he was supposed to be here,
Right.
but
Right.
Yeah, boo hoo hoo.
Yeah.
Like, okay, great.
Yeah,
Like,
pretty much.
Why even come out and say that?
Exactly.
Like, basically, that's the same thing as that one chick on NXT 2 weeks ago. Asuka knocked me the fuck out, but I'm gonna go back and compete. Like, you're basically saying WWE stole my talent because they can pay more and it's a bigger show. So, yeah, we suck. Like,
The thing
Dixie,
is-
shut up.
And the thing is, they didn't have apparently when you're you have a lawyer. What's it called?
When you have a lawyer,
Dang. I can't remember the terminology of it. But anyway, his lawyer wasn't there
present.
to sign for him to sign a contract. So his lawyer got involved and said, "No, I wasn't there for that. You're not. That's not
Valid.
yeah, because
There was no
representation.
No
Yeah,
representation.
that's what I was looking for. Yeah. So those were kind of null and void pretty much. And again, I'm not an expert, but legally binding contract, if the value of something that you handshake agree on changes, then it's no longer valid. At this point, if you got a deal from WWE after the handshake deal, WWE obviously is going to be a more value.
more money.
So that would negate the handshake.
I'll give you all the pandas in my Panda Energy Company.
All two of them.
All right, is that enough with Dixie?
Is it enough? Oh no, they have made
Oh,
another
jeez.
announcement today that
Uh-oh.
they re-signed Jeff Hardy,
Oh, okay.
and he's going to debut on Pop TV,
All right.
and they're going to do their Feast or Fire thing again.
Oh. And Jeff Hardy got the briefcase, and he's fired.
They must be going back overseas again, so that's how they write them on television.
Ah, there you go. Wow. Okay.
I really need to be booking some company right now.
Yes. All right. Is that it? Are we done?
I hope so.
Is this the end of our show? Please tell me it is. Oh, wait. We have notes over here from our listeners. Portia, what do we have?
Okay, for ROW talk, I mean for the road talk, Nicola's going for Keith Lee,
Yay.
and then Nicole can make it all 4 hours of NXT. Chris,
Oh, she's calling you out. She's saying she could last longer than you.
I didn't say anything. They're starting up shit. We're just friends. If I wanted you, I would tell you. You wouldn't know. Leave it at that.
Oh my.
Now, what next?
your Australian friend, WWE Pro 2000 says hi.
Worldwide!
We're internationally
Hey, how does that
well
feel,
known.
buddy? How does your shoulder feel, huh? Is that
He was
good?
here for shoulder surgery. Ah, gotcha.
He's doing his impersonation of Sami Zayn.
Okay.
My cox is.
What else?
The show must
What else
go
we got,
on.
Porsche?
Bacon would name the belt Francesco.
Francesco.
3? Oh, Francesco?
Francesco.
Oh,
Okay, with a
yes.
Okay.
Because he's got a
WWE
little-
Pro 2000. He would name it Vince because he rings his own bell.
Nice.
And if ROH was bigger, then it would lose some of its charm. That is also from WWE Pro 2000.
Because it's small, it's a little bit more charming.
That's kind of what I was saying about Lucha.
Yeah. Because if it's not underground anymore, it loses.
I don't know
its
if
thing.
I don't think if it's I'm not sure if it's the popularity itself, because I think even at its most popular ECW never really lost its charm. It stayed being a small little niche. They didn't. All right, like say NXT gets something momentum going from all these deals that they're making.
Yeah.
If they suddenly start selling out the Toyota Center,
Mhm.
okay, I understand. If NXT still does their thing their own way in 800, 900 seat places that still keep the vibe that's brought them there from the first place, I
Yeah.
wouldn't see anything different
Right.
other than more people watching and more people finally understanding when you see guys like Raymond Rowe or ACH. So that 10 years from now, when guys like Raymond Rowe or ACH debut at, say, the Rumble, they'll get the same pop that AJ got.
Interesting.
You know, we had the conversation of like Sting will never be that. After Sting, no one's ever going to get a reaction like that. I think we were all proven wrong with AJ.
Okay. AJ had a pretty big pop.
Okay, as far as pop goes, yeah, but as far as
Relevance, right?
relevance, notoriety,
Yeah, I agree.
yeah, you're not gonna have that anymore.
Yeah.
Sting was last one of that.
Yeah.
Oh, one thing I meant to say this earlier when we were talking about AJ. The one thing that it did upset me a little bit during his Jericho match was
I have one too.
okay.
Forgot.
There was a couple times I get it when Jericho did it because he was in the ring with him and he kept calling him kid. Come on, kid, and he stopped
Oh
around.
yeah.
And then when I think it was either I can't remember
was
JBL,
JBL.
and
It was
he
JBL.
called him kid.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, you just had this debut when Owens debuted it. Owens made a point of, hey, I've been
around
wrestling
15 years.
I've been wrestling longer than you, Cena. You know, and I'm kind of hoping that they're gonna keep that vibe with these new guys they're bringing in. That just because they're new on WWE, that doesn't mean they're new. That doesn't mean they're young.
Yeah.
We were complaining that AJ's never getting signed because he's too old, but these guys are calling him kid.
That's true. that is true.
So that part,
Yeah.
it just fell off for me.
You said in the beginning about AJ needing work on the promos.
Mm-hmm.
That was further reiterated. If I didn't already get that by the video on Sunday that I saw on the internet, Monday, him walking down the ramp. I should have been here from the beginning. This is me. I was like, it just sounded like weird. Like that goes back to our complaint where if something's serious, you don't need to tell us how serious it is. Just show us. Most of us already know because we've seen your ass from everywhere in the world. You know, and him just talking the way he did, I was glad that they switched the camera off of him and back into the ring.
Okay, my only defense on that, because I noticed that, but I also noticed just when he first came out to when he first got into the ring, I'm going to chalk that up to nerves.
That's good.
First time on Raw, you know, Royal Rumble's one thing because you're covered, you're protected, you're in the big match. But one-on-one, you're getting your own entrance, you're getting everything. I think this is
nobody. The song's stuck in my head.
That was one of my gripes. I didn't really like the music.
really.
Dude,
I really didn't like it.
It's some Georgia like gospel / hip hop that
fits
fits
him.
Think
that
so?
fits
Yeah,
that area and fits the kind of music he likes.
Okay.
Would you
Alright.
rather have new metal music that they've been having for?
No, not generic.
What's
crap.
the band that does all NXT?
The
Oh,
CFOs?
CFOs?
Yeah.
Nah.
Would you rather have?
Well, the
them?
CFOs do a lot of different genres, but I don't know that particular music. I don't know. I didn't.
I probably want to see
I
it.
didn't yeah, it probably was. I
Well,
just,
for once they got one right, at least in our opinion.
Right.
well, but I'm
We don't
still,
know because it's not on iTunes yet.
Yeah, I'm still
Give it
thinking
a
that I still don't like Joe's music, but whatever.
Hater.
I know.
That's a show, man.
That's
There
the
you
show.
go.
Okay, yes. There we have it. Thank you so much for tuning in today, guys. We had a lot of fun. We're officially on the road to the Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble. Oh God, I screwed that up. We're officially on the road to WrestleMania after the Royal Rumble.
Some of us are.
We're on the road to fast lane.
Yeah. Well,
We're on the HOV lane, the fast
the
lane.
fast lane.
Yeah.
Well, the fast lane is the road to WrestleMania.
But it's going to I-45, and there's going to be traffic, so we're going to be stopped a couple
All that
times.
fucking
Yeah.
construction.
And yeah,
Once we hit the Beltway, we are fud diddly up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're heading that way. Thank you, Gino and the ROW, for letting us interview you and coming on the show and all that stuff. Thank you for having us there at the show because we're going to be there. We're going to be up front, so that's pretty awesome.
The regulars that are watching,
Yes, thank you to the regulars
Thank
that are
you.
watching. Yes, the last little.
Tell your friends.
Yes,
tell your
and,
enemies.
if you're listening
Yeah,
to
tell them
this,
too.
if you're listening to this on the podcast version, tune in on Tuesday nights on the YouTube version so you can see our pretty little faces
And other body parts, depending where
Yeah.
I land.
and all our gesticulations as well. Have a pushing gag.
Yeah, the idea of you having testicular anything.
I said gesticulations.
No.
It's a real word.
Thank you for Pinky over there.
Yes, thank you. Pinky? You're gonna call her Pinky?
Pink headphones.
Who's the brain? Not you.
Definitely not any of us.
You're the brain and Pinky?
No, Nancy's the brain.
She's-
She's making sure that.
Well, yeah, she's always back there studying,
There you
staying
go.
away from us dumbasses over here talking about wrestling. She's
Fuck,
actually trying to get a degree, trying to make money. We're over here just wasting our
I'm over
time.
at Dollar Tree buying a stick of degree for $1.20.
Wow. All right. Good night, everybody.
Wait, what? No.
What? Oh, adios, my friends. Keep it classy. Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to say. I'm sorry.
And then you say,
Toodles.
You screwed that up too. It's toodles. What is a toodles? Is that toodles in French? What are you, French now? Huh?
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
All right. Dick. Oh, I mean, Le Grand Dick.
Chains are off.
What's the deal with that? Yeah, we didn't even talk about those dumbasses, and I don't even care. That's the end of the recording right there. That's where the podcast is gonna end. All right, guys on YouTube, thank you so much. Same bat time, same bat channel next week.
No. HWR. Ugh.
All right.